guess we should.
I mean, the thing's like minutes away, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's so far away that we can't do anything, then I guess it doesn't matter. But I don't know.
All right, sorry about that. I had to answer the door, but yeah. So right now, assuming that it is gonna stop at where you assume it's gonna stop at the fleet and your friendly ships, then you could probably get there relatively quickly, assuming you were on a small enough vessel, which wouldn't be too hard to obtain because some of that had been set aside beforehand by your people Soren, but it definitely wouldn't be a matter of seconds.
God damn dirty foxes. Kenji.
Yeah.
It's a few minutes away from the boat, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, at the rate it's going, you probably have at least a minute or two left before it reaches the.
I am going to use all that time to punch it as hard as humanly possible.
All right, are you focusing one particular area or?
Yeah, the skull.
All right, so it seems like the sort of, I guess you could say, it's almost like a volcanic sort of cooled rock exterior that it's growing around. It seems to be pretty resistant, but if you continue to just drill into the back of its skull,
yeah, essentially what I'm going to do is
you're starting to chip away at it. If that's, but it seems like you if it's just in terms of actual punches, it's very difficult to get through it. Mainly because it seems like it's regrowing basically as fast as you're hitting it.
Well, that's not fun. So in other words, I got nothing on this thing.
Apparently not this particular plan, no.
Yeah, well, I got no other plan, so I just keep doing that. Just keep jumping up and summoning my well, I can still do. Yeah, no, I guess I can't because it's even though it's psychic, it's probably not resistant, but it's probably, you said, it's healing as fast as I hit.
Yeah, it's almost like it was sort of solidifying itself. Like it created a sort of shell and then was solidifying again from the inside out, and you're just stopping that process.
And it's the same everywhere?
From what you can tell, it's the same everywhere, more or less. I mean, it's probably more or less matches its own anatomy, so any weak points on its body would be similar. Like from what you can tell, it seems like the front of its head has a harder shell than the back of its head, things like that. But it's still pretty much all over.
With my passive perception of ungodly, let me know where, like, if the wing would be weaker.
From what I recall, I think you mentioned attacking one of the wings last time, right?
I believe so.
So right on, I'm going to say it's the left wing, I think. Right on its left wing, you do notice that there's a spot where it doesn't necessarily look any thinner, but you notice that instead of being dark, it's a bit brighter, almost like it's still heated up a bit and it's softer.
And that's where I'm going to aim my jump bonus action, arms, and then 10 feet away from it, hit it, then land back on them. You continue that process, hoping to drop them.
All right, I'll roll for you here. Let's see. Are you attacking with? What was that, Soren?
I was gonna ask, did we ever determine what this thing's like deal was? Like it just kind of just appeared and then started flying away?
Yeah,
if I remember correctly, it's beelining for the ships.
Yeah, the only
Yep.
thing you know about it so far is that instead of just a phoenix firework, someone, from what you can deduce, just from what you know of the way these things work, someone basically disguised that little market festival area as basically a summoning circle, or I guess disguised the circle as that, and and performed the process and the ritual while under the guise of doing theatrics. So
Well, I mean, couldn't we assume that this was an ally that did that to fuck up their ships?
Except it's attacking random people, and now it's flying towards our ship.
yeah, it's difficult to tell.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All you what you do know is that it seems like, or at least Aaron knows this much. It seems like from observation that this one seems less intelligent than the other elementals you've encountered.
Yes, I tried talking to it and ignored me.
But yes,
He
are you
gave me the
attacking
cold
with
shoulder.
strength or dex or?
Uh,
Just because it ignored you doesn't mean it's not intelligent. Maybe it just thinks you're a bitch.
so like you, unintelligent. I'm
Game's
gonna go
the
ahead and
cannon
go.
for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and go reckless. Well, no, I'm just gonna go regular because
All right, just regular dex then.
yeah.
All right. Okay, you critted, so
That's the word. That's there you go, Aaron. 2 weeks off. You're doing things right.
alrighty, nice. So you, with your the surge of wild magic, you get the bold idea to time it just right so that you can be out of its reach and avoid the lashes of flame while you hit it with your sort of psychic projection, and after that land back on it. And as you do, your psychic projection, it sort of comes out more like a blade than a strike, and it sends this surge of energy and what you assume to be pain through the phoenix. And as opposed to before, where it seemed like there was no effect at all, despite the fact that you didn't necessarily break his shell, it seems like right where it was concentrated, his own reaction to the pain caused him to sort of heat that weak point, and it imbalances at the phoenix a bit, and he begins to sort of turn and spin in the air as he plummets toward the not he's still somewhat in control, so he's not necessarily doing a death spin, but he's beginning to plummet and fall a little bit toward, sort of in between the blockade and your allied ships.
I've got as long as I've got time, I'm gonna keep doing it.
All right, you'll have to start making checks to hang
Athletic
on
checks.
as it's spinning, but I would say it'd actually be a strength save to not get thrown
I've
off,
got
and then after
advantage on those too.
I think so. Let me check. Yes, you do. All right, I'll go ahead and roll that for you. Yeah, you get a 22 or 24, so you're able to hang on. And meanwhile, as this phoenix plummets, soaring by now, I would say you would have already been able to find some transportation and be out in the water. Would you have any particular requests from your people, or were you just looking for the nearest ship, large or small, anything like that?
Yeah. No, I mean, it doesn't matter at that point. I just want to get the shit popping.
All right, so they essentially find you the fastest thing they can. It's sort of similar to a sloop. Um, and after a couple minutes, you're off. And I'm going to say that Fang is probably a minute or two away from you. Yeah. Assuming that's where he's at now. He does have a swim speed equal to his walking speed. Fang, you can pretty clearly see now that among all the panic at the harbor, one of these little vessels is coming out toward the Phoenix. And despite the fact that you can't really make any details from here, it's pretty safe to assume that it's someone that's going to join the fray of combat. So you see this sort of sloop coming out from where Soren is right there.
Alright, I guess I'll swim towards the boat and keeping my eye out for any big fish. Like
give me a
beluga
perception
whales
check,
or
man.
something. I'm sorry, what kind of check?
Perception. You don't see anything too out of the ordinary, just standard fish for now. But yeah, you're able to more or less clamber up onto the little vessel after not much time because you're both sort of charging toward each other. And on board, you notice that there are a few leftover objects from where this was previously used. And you notice now that there are a few basic, what look to be harpoons, but nothing was particularly used to launch these. It seems like they're sort of hand thrown whaling harpoons.
This thing is way too high in the air for me to throw any of these.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet.
How high in the air is it?
It was somewhere, I would say between 100 and 200 feet up in the air, but it's just starting to descend. It's starting to
in
descend
range.
now. Yeah, so it's starting to descend now. It's coming down at a pretty steep angle at this point, and more realistically, it would be about
Oh,
here.
It's in range.
It is in range. So that
Ooh,
hits.
shit.
quick, but we need to row as close to it as possible. Oh, shit!
And so you all, even from where you're at, you hear this loud.
That has
Hear
3
this loud.
ones in it.
I guess we're not going to be subtle anymore.
Yeah, you hear this loud thundering of a cannon, and you see something hurtle through the air. And Aaron, you realize with your hawk's eye that there's a cannonball hurtling toward you and the Phoenix.
I'm going to time it with the cannon. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to time it with the cannonball. So that right before it's about to hit, I'm going to jump back up and attack it again.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll that. So you do manage to hit. And just as you jump up, this cannonball hits the Phoenix sort of in the chest off the side. And strangely, it stops and seems for a moment like it's digging into the shell of the Phoenix. Rather than simply stopping or drilling right through the shell, when you time your hit, it seems like where it softens that area around its wing, you can see this sort of molten rock come around to reinforce where the cannonball is being driven into. And despite the fact that the Phoenix is eventually able to keep from the thing going clear through its body, this did a number on it, and you said, assumingly, you're trying to land back on the Phoenix. Oh, muted.
Yeah, my plan hasn't changed.
All right. So as you do, it goes from a sort of semi-gentle twirl into a pretty heavy spin, as it was already turning one way and the cannonball hit it at such an angle that it sort of pushed its momentum over and caused it to barrel roll. And after about 5 to 10 seconds, the thing crashes into the water.
All according to Keikaku.
All according to
So-
Kakashi.
So as it's going down, I'm like freaking just standing, going, trying to serve it down.
I'm standing on my ship with one of the
I wait till
kaleidoscopes.
Yeah, essentially.
Where is your
wait till-
ship, by the way? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll draw some. I'll draw some quick lines here. So
Essentially, I'm waiting to the very last second, very last moment, to jump back in the air. Well, to teleport back in the air, and then so I can just sploosh into the water instead of crashing into the water.
yeah, and
so I'm gonna.
I'll pick up Fang in the ship that I have in my sloop, and then we'll head over to there to pick up your boy.
So
your
I'm
monk
gonna
boy.
say I'm not gonna draw the whole line because I don't want to paint the map, but essentially from more or less the top to the bottom of this map, where that red line is, about at the angle that it's curving, is where the blockade is or was. A lot of it's on fire now, and it's all, a lot of it's exploded, and they're kind of in disarray, and so there are plenty of holes to get through that blockade. But on the other side of it is about where your allied ships are, where that sort of purple line is, and so the Phoenix crashed into the water between the two. What was, and I missed your exact detail on how you were trying to avoid the water or get into it, Aaron.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm waiting until it's about to crash. Then I'm gonna use the last of my barbarian teleport to teleport 10 feet in the air, and then just drop.
All right,
So,
yeah.
So instead of taking all the damage that would attend with crashing at ungodly speeds, I'm just taking a little bit.
You're just using it. You're basically using the teleport to break up your momentum.
Yeah, teleport and featherfall, baby.
Yeah,
Just
that
float
makes
into the
sense.
water.
So, you managed to do this, and normally it would be a check, but considering the fact that you have teleportation, you don't have to worry. You fall into the water, and so there's this huge wave that comes out whenever the Phoenix hits, and you hear it screech, and then it's gone. It just shoots into the water, and after 10 to 15 seconds of just churning white foam from the waves, you eventually manage to settle and get some idea of where you're at, and the thing pushed you. Just the sheer force of the impact pushed you back, and not far from the burning debris of one of the royal vessels at the blockade. You see several people jumping ship, some people yelling at each other, trying to convince. One half is trying to convince the other half to abandon ship. The other half is trying to convince them to hold the line, things like that. And they seem to have been shaken up by that wave, that impact. They're just as confused as anyone else here.
Meanwhile, in my head, I go, "Thanks for nothing, Tempest," and keep swimming and just start swimming towards it. Yeah, I don't. So I'm in the middle of the enemy ships essentially.
Yeah, right now you're sort of. They're all in disarray, so it's not like you're next to a bunch of them, but you're next to one in particular that seems to have been burning.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of start swimming my way towards it, just underwater, trying to be as not seeable as possible in the confusion.
All right, and I would say with your passive perception, by now you're able to spot the sloop coming toward you.
Oh, in that case, I'll get on the sloop. I'll like wait till it's like about to pass me and just jump on the sloop.
All right, you're just sort of. So I guess
Wait,
the idea here is you're hiding
is
behind
this
the
the
larger ship.
exploding sloop?
This is not.
No.
Different boat.
Different sloop, just
So-
like a casual.
Yeah, so I assume what you're trying to do here basically is hide behind the ship, trust them to maneuver the sloop stealthily on their own, and then just climb aboard when it goes past. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
All right, so Soren, the question is, which one of you is controlling this thing?
Controlling the boat.
Yeah.
I was on the boat, I believe.
Yeah, so in that case, gonna have you, unless you either don't care about subtlety or you have some other way to accomplish this, then if you want to try and maneuver this thing sort of, I guess, the more ruined parts of the blockade where flame and waves are causing cover and it'd be more difficult to see you among debris, then you can make a check to try and do that. Otherwise, you can just try and sail for the first opening that you see.
I don't know how to really stealth a boat.
I would just make it a navigational water vehicle check, and the idea would be that you're essentially just trying to find the most debris-ridden place, so that to a distant eye without a spyglass in the middle of the chaos, they would see
have water
more
vehicle?
debris. Then
Absolutely not. I don't.
So what would that be for people that don't have vehicle proficiencies?
that would just be, in this case, it would just be, I guess I would call this one sort of difficult. I would say that intelligence or wisdom would be appropriate for this.
So just a straight up intelligence check.
Essentially, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, you quickly realize that
That was poor.
you don't necessarily know the angles from which these ships might be looking, and you don't know which royal vessels are actually on the lookout, which ones might be just trying to recover, and so you quickly decide that it might be better to abandon the idea and just keep going.
Yep. I mean, if anyone starts seeing me, I'll cast enemies abound to try to like make something in the distance that is freaking them out.
They're already pretty freaked out.
No, that's not.
All you have to do is give me the signal, and I'll just start shooting at everything.
The signal went off.
I guess I could just do that.
The signal already happened. The ships are being exploded.
No, he's a sorcerer. He can send me a signal in my head because he has sending.
Yeah, I don't have that, but okay. I have message, which it's not that far.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm pretty sure the signal was the ships are now a phoenix crashed into the ocean and the ships are now in disarray.
Yeah. As far as seeing you,
hell.
you don't hear any call-outs or anything among the chaos. It's incredibly loud, but you hear a sort of thunk, and you see that from a nearby ship down in this direction, a crossbow bolt has been fired and just landed in the side of your sloop.
Oh, fuck this. Where is it coming from?
In terms of the actual map, I would say you're probably closer to here now, and it would come from about right here. It's sort of maybe a good. I have to double check something actually to make sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start making my way towards the sloop, just to get like right next to it and then just start Assassin's Creeding up it. Edward Kenway wishes he was like me.
Yeah. So about probably between 100 and 150 feet away, off to the left of where your sloop is sailing. You notice what looks like some people over the side of the ship with heavy crossbows aiming at you.
Do they have
So-
nothing better to do with their ship on fire to start shooting at us?
No,
This is
they
one of the
don't.
ships that
I'm just
seem to
saying.
survive
I'm looking
most
through a
of the-
spyglass. Do I see this reaction of people shooting at my cohorts?
Yeah, you can more or less. Well, presumably you would have had the sense to pay more attention to the ships that seem to have not gotten the worst of it. And this happens to be one of those ships. They were damaged slightly in comparison to a lot of the others, and you can see some heavy crossbows being leveled over the side.
Ah. Well, I guess that pretty much means the plan is shot since the 3 idiots are on the boat.
I'm not on the boat yet.
The
I'm in
plane
the
went
water.
off without a hitch. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Well, if the plan went off without a hitch, there should not be a blockade of boats right now. There should
They're
be
all
There
on
is a-
fire. The bombs went off. It's your
Yeah, the
time for your
blockade
ships
is
to start shooting.
currently in disarray because a Phoenix crashed into it and set them on fire.
I thought
Yeah,
no,
it's
he
just-
signaled the
it's
guys. Didn't the
one-
bombs go off
It's
yet?
one particular group of
No,
guys.
because the guy that's on the sloop didn't have them take the bombs out there.
Yes, he did. When
Oh,
the
that's
Phoenix
right.
That already
showed up, he
happened.
told them.
That already happened.
Yeah, it happened.
When?
Last session.
Last session, we already SEAL Team 6 that shit.
Yeah, it just so happened to be while we were fighting the Phoenix,
Yeah.
and then the Phoenix essentially that might have been what might have helped it because the Phoenix what made the explosion because the Phoenix crashed and then hell broke loose for lack of
The
a better
reason
term.
why I'm here so quickly is because within my SEAL Team 6 group was a wizard who could teleport me there. So he
Yeah,
teleported.
it's because you all had the hideout set up with that portal toward the Bellum's Tower. Instead of having to go all the way around the city because you were like down here, you could just go to your hideout that was right here and then teleport basically up to here. Because you all had that portal commissioned more or less.
Ah. Well, I give the signal for all ships to open fire
Oh, that's not
and
good for us.
descend the slope. The sloop of destruction towards them.
All right, so
But mainly my ship is aiming for the big I'm the captain now ship.
all right,
The
I got you.
Admiral's
So
ship.
Soren and Fang, you both notice as these crossbows are being leveled, suddenly a cannonball comes hurtling in to the ship and grazes it on their side, and they turn their attention to that as the footing gets even rockier than it already was. And then you see another sloop coming toward you, one that seems a little heavier than usual. And in the chaos, you manage to get through the line. Up to
Did I
where-
get to them in time, or am I gonna have to figure out something new?
Did you get there in time to jump? Is that what you're asking?
It's to get on the sloop.
Yeah, you would get there in time. Assuming you can make the landing.
What do you want me to roll?
It would be acrobatics for a landing. Yeah, I'd say it's not the smoothest landing, but you don't tumble over the side.
Hey man, I just
so-
slayed a Phoenix. It's not gonna be smooth.
Out of nowhere, Aaron comes tumbling onto your sloop.
Oh, thanks for you joining us. That's nice. Very nice.
I killed a Phoenix.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I saw some of it. It's insane. But there was a huge volley of cannon. So where is the ship? And Darius? Can I?
Knowing him,
Do we see it? Does anyone see it?
Yeah, you can.
can I
see
roll
it,
an
yeah.
intelligence check? Oh, I was gonna say, knowing him, he's probably headed for the big ship.
Hey,
Bye.
he is, in fact, shooting at the big ship.
I say, bye, and I jump back in the water and start going towards the big ship.
Really?
What's your passive perception again?
19, I think.
Can I grab
Yeah,
him
so
before
you
he
can-
does something stupid?
You can try, I guess.
I was gonna say just wait. We'll all go together
It would be a
and
contested
meet up with
grapple.
it.
What would be my athletics versus his acrobatics?
Basically, it would be a grapple. Yeah.
Am I still raging?
Presumably not at this point. It's been a couple
Yeah, I
minutes.
think it's been minutes. My rage is probably ended. I'm not gonna fight him. Just him. He's just not thinking straight. He's like, all right, next thing, on to the next thing.
I
and
effectively
you all-
grab you like a dog grabbing the back of your neck. It's like, we're supposed to make it look like we're not actually fighting them. Remember?
We're supposed to be like that Waterdeep's not involved. Right
Yeah,
now we're pirates.
we need to turn around now.
Right now we are pirates.
No, right now we're a boat that tried to break through the blockade coming from Waterdeep.
Who's to say the pirates weren't coming from Waterdeep?
The pirates coming out of water the other way.
They had other people, clearly.
Can I just knock
Whatever.
him out so I don't have to deal with his character?
You can try. Gonna
I'm
have
gonna
this
need
fight.
Perception checks from the three of you.
Oh, snap is higher than my passive. Awesome.
9.
13. I rolled a 4.
21.
So Aaron and Soren, you're able to notice it either way. There's a your boat's. I mean, your sloop has been shaky the whole time because there's complete chaos. But there's a sort of rumbling from under the water.
Oh no.
And your footing gets thrown off of it.
No.
Oh,
I
it's
killed
not
that
dead.
thing. All right, I haven't earned my title yet. He starts cracking his knuckles and getting ready.
And you don't know exactly where this rumbling is coming from, but you know that it's somewhere under the water.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll dive to find out what it is.
What do you think? Oh, he's gone. Oh, but me jumping in the water was bad. Ooh.
I have the fucking swimming armor.
Yeah, Aaron's right now. Aaron is having a day. Called help for helpful Tempest. Tempest ignored him, so he had to take matters into his own hand. He did.
There wouldn't happen
And
to
now
be like a
things are-
giant squid down there, would there?
Give me a
God, we angered the
perception
Kraken.
check.
Uncle Kraken is pissed.
3.
Yeah, you don't see anything at all. You get some nice salt water and splinters in your eyes from
Did you just say I got
and-
splinters in my eyes?
not necessarily
did.
splinters in your eyes, but there's a little bit of debris and dust that's sort of floating over top of the
No,
water.
you had it right before. He's got splinters in his eye. Don't backtrack. Because it's funny. I look over at Soren and go, you know I'm right, right?
About what? What are you right about? I don't.
We should press the advantage while we have it.
This was supposed to be a stealth mission.
Stealth
It
went
is
out the
now
window
stealth.
with the giant phoenix.
Well, fuck it.
All right, so what are you all doing then?
Fang's still going down to wherever the bubbles are coming from.
Yeah, I'm kind of following Soren's lead because right now Aaron is not in a state of mind to be thinking straight. So he's clearly just going off of instinct, and instinct is let's go mess things up.
Well, I'm going to try to meet up with Darius so that we have a combined group. We are stronger together.
All right. So you're heading toward Darius. Fang, you begin to feel warmth.
Okay, who went in the ocean?
It's probably me.
And then it
hard swim.
turns to a sort of searing heat. And you, as a chef, you recognize this as it's getting close to what the water feels like when it's about to hit its boiling point. And it is drawing closer.
So I'm gonna prepare my Triton to try to hook onto whatever the hell. Which I know what this is. I'm gonna try to stab onto it as it comes up, and hold on. Wait, does shape water help protect me from heat in the water? Because I can cool it, technically. Yeah, I can freeze water, so I can protect myself from the boiling.
And a 5-foot cube. Yeah, I would say that you can sort of offset a lot of the heat. But the water around this area begins to bubble, and you all can see this on the surface as Soren and Aaron, you see a sort of area on the water surface begin to bubble up.
No.
And
you're supposed to be dead.
As you all near Darius's ship, you see a glow coming from just under the surface of the water, and Fang, you see a fiery beak headed toward you.
I would like to rage so I can stab onto this thing.
All right.
Oh, frenzied rage. What's the roll to stab onto it?
I'm just gonna make it an attack, and then I'll deal with hanging on once this reaches the surface.
Wait, is he attacking me or am I attacking him?
If you're wanting to stab on, you attack him with your...
Okay, it's coming right at me. Do I get advantage?
Well, I would say no, because the thing is going to impale you if you don't move. So you would have to.
Can I call
somehow
frenzy?
or another?
Can I call
reckless? Well, you haven't attacked yet, so yeah.
All right, just reckless.
So
I have 3 attacks. If that doesn't hit,
you try, but in the water it's difficult, and you just can't quite hook on.
God damn it! That was my only shot, right?
I mean, you can still make attacks, but it's gonna have an attack of its own before exchange is over. So I would say you do have enough time to try again, because basically right now what's happened is this thing is just beginning to slam into you, and you have a couple of short seconds before you run out of water, and you just have to take the impact. That
24.
does hit.
Does that work?
That does work.
Do I roll damage, or does that just get me on it?
You can roll damage.
Hey, not bad.
And
I should be
the
two
fire
ending
part of
this,
this,
actually.
the fire part of this will not be applicable, but Speak does collide with you.
Oh!
Ouch.
That's piercing damage, right?
It's straight fire. You won't be inflamed.
No,
but
the
essentially
26.
this. No, that's the
26 is
attack.
the attack.
Yeah, that's the attack.
Oh, thank
It
God!
rolled-
I thought
it
that was
rolled
You only
double
take
ones.
10 fire damage.
Yeah, it rolled double ones, fortunately for you. So it seems like it's sort of the combination of your shape water and the fact that it is underwater, despite the fact that its heat is so intense it can retain it. It sort of offsets it, and it doesn't hurt as badly as you would expect it to, but it does feel pretty rough. It sort of feels like someone took like one of those pokers from a fireplace and just ran it into your chest for a second. But you stab into the side of this phoenix, and you manage to pull yourself away from its beak before it impales all the way through you, as you all see. And I guess you would be on the other side now. You're all able to see that this thing comes flying up out of the water and boils the surface around it whenever it does so.
And you
I
just hear
jumped down
Fang yell, Yahoo!
Yeah, I'm jumping
And
on this thing.
now we'll roll initiative.
Well, this is awesome.
Oh, he just
Now
said he
Aaron is
wanted to
useless.
jump on it.
Do what? Fang? I didn't hear that.
I was wondering if you heard him saying that he was going to jump on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Aaron,
Yeah.
because Aaron just lost his title and now he wants it back. He had that title for all of 3 seconds.
I am rolling shit on initiatives. Ever since I got the freaking advantage roll.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll put down his token as well. Yeah, fix
Yo,
the
Darius, the
dimensions.
Phoenix is still alive. What are you doing?
Are you on the boat?
And he's. I am currently trying to jump on a Phoenix again. Because it just came right back out the water. I thought it was dead. I was wrong.
You underestimate its power.
Oh, look, man, it had to take some damage from that fall. That was a pretty hefty fall.
It got fully submerged in water. I really hope that did a number on it.
Yeah, it crashed into the water and then was submerged. I hope
Yeah,
that did
the
something
impact
to it.
of the crash is, like he said, not to be underestimated.
Now, I don't know how much. Whoops! I don't know how much healing it could have gotten
Kenji,
from
I
the
forgot.
water.
Potions during combat, full action or bonus with this one?
I think basically every game I've played in has house ruled it to bonus action, so I'm okay with trying that because,
It's been a long time since anyone's asked.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Wait, was
so-
it bonus? Did you say bonus or full? Because I was not paying attention.
I'm gonna say
bonus,
Bonus
right?
action is fine,
I think
yeah.
I think in the past we did bonus.
yeah. We've always, from what I remember, every game I've played, even outside this group, has always put it to bonus. So I say bonus action to use a potion.
Alright.
I would say if you're in front of a normal creature, obviously if you're hanging on a phoenix is different. But assuming if you were like fighting a hobgoblin or something, it would probably provoke an opportunity attack. But in this case, I mean, it's gonna be bonus action. But yes, Aaron, it's your turn.
Oh, am I on the Phoenix or I can jump on the Phoenix?
You can jump for it now.
Alright. Because if he doesn't make it, he's just useless in this fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be it.
He did not
Athletics.
make it.
Ooh!
Yeah,
I told you.
so
Dude is real weak right about now.
you jump and you just sort of manage to tumble away, and in an effort to save yourself from falling in boiling water, you have to cut the jump short and land back where you fell. The phoenix arises, and then you notice it does begin to circle, and it seems like it can still glide and fly to an extent, but its left wing in particular seems to be nearly clipped, and so it doesn't ever get very high in the air. Right now, I would say it's probably around 30 feet in the air.
Alright. Well, that was his. I'm guessing that was his action to try to do that.
Since you called it beforehand, I'm just going to say that was your movement.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to gonna do the only thing I can, which is
It essentially was like a prepared action.
I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action rage.
All right.
Oh yeah, now we're completely useless, boys. Ooh, what does one do for me?
Oh, I forgot to make the handout. Oh,
I'll post it as soon as I find it.
yeah, then I'll make it.
Oh God.
Oh.
So
Oh. I mean, technically that hits the Phoenix as well because I said 30
Yeah.
feet. So,
Does it hit me? Because it has to go through the Phoenix to hit me.
it's only 7 necrotic. Jesus.
Yeah, it'll hit you. It'll hit everyone except for Darius.
Shit.
And
So
Sora,
everyone takes, so even me, I take 7.
Yeah, everyone takes 7 unless you have resistance, which means I guess Aaron gets 21 temporary hit points.
Yep. Is there anyone around us in the water as well? If they get hit too?
That's a good question.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, you actually, this sort of necrotic tentacle comes out and it also manages to hit the Phoenix. And you sort of, along this dendril comes this burst of flame and it circles around it and hits you in the chest and kind of invigorates you, Aaron.
Yeah. I'm going to pull out something I haven't used at all, which is my longbow.
I didn't even know you had a longbow.
Yeah, I have a longbow. It's just there's no what's the point of me using it is the question. When I punch things in the face.
Use it as a melee weapon.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and because that's the only ranged thing I got, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right. That hits.
That's only 10. I don't get rage damage.
All right, so the arrow burns up, but it does impact against a physical body.
And then I go. We need to figure a way. I need to get on that thing. I need to stay close to it. It's the only way I'll be useful.
The Phoenix screeches and kind of hovers in the air. It flaps its fiery wings and
I load Aaron into a cannon.
yeah.
Hey man,
flames. I mean, you're not far. Soren did say he took the sloop over that way, so
yeah.
in
You
reality,
think Aaron's
you
gonna
all are
say
pretty
no,
close.
which is the frightening thing. You think Aaron's gonna say no.
Oh no, you think my character has a good morality. He doesn't care if you die or not.
Yeah, DL.
Turns in.
So how much damage is this thing about to do?
We'll see. First, Soren, it turns to you.
Oh, fucking sweet. I haven't done shit. Okay, cool.
Blame the rolls. Blame the rolls. It turns to you and sees just your amazing hair just stands out in all the
It's so
messed up
jealous.
water.
It's so
And
jealous.
yes, its mane
Fuck
is all
your
messed
hair.
up. Aaron basically did like a Star Platinum JoJo style against its back of its head for, probably a good 2 minutes straight while it was flying. And so its mane is all messed up, even though it's made out of fire. And it just enraged at the fact that it doesn't have the, dove plus mend care like you do. It flies at you and attempts to impale you the same way.
Men care.
The same way that it attacked Fang.
Tight.
That means it's closer to me.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah, my AC is 16.
You fucked up.
I don't have. Oh wait,
fucked up.
do I have shield?
Are you?
Hold on.
What? You're a bard?
Oh, Kenji.
Shield.
Take 2 more points off the Phoenix health because I was raging.
Okay.
How do you have shield as a bard?
Always,
He can steal.
Yo, I got warlock spells, bitch.
Oh, that's right. Hell yeah.
So yeah, you this Phoenix goes to collide with you, and you throw up a magical shield, and its beak drills into it, and seems to hurt it, and it screeches and flies past. Now,
We'll just
normally,
use drill peck.
now this is not a rules thing at all, but is a cool thing. So normally, this Phoenix, it would be too quick in flight for you all to do anything. But the fact that you throw up a shield after the attack was going to hit you, it sort of stops it dead in its tracks, and it doesn't have time to fly through as quickly up and away. and so I will allow you all to make opportunity attacks as it turns back.
Oh
swoops
over
yeah.
Dope. Right now?
Yes, it is. It's basically essentially doing a flyby, but you manage to stop it. However, it's still gonna go up in the air and go after its next target.
I don't know what the positioning is.
Nope,
Do any
I
of us
missed.
get an advantage or no?
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I
Um,
technically flanking because someone's crawling on its back?
Yeah, I'm gonna count that as flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, the boomstick has been dropped.
Does an 18 hit this mother trucker?
It does hit.
Cool.
Do I get the same advantage?
Yes.
Darius, why are you firing a cannon?
Darius, unfortunately, you don't get a cannon opportunity attack.
No, Karen.
Whoa.
So 20 damage for me.
8 damage from me. Oh wait, no, wait.
You're raging.
2.
I thought that said cinematic hand. Okay, I just accidentally put in the wrong number. I just accidentally hit my number pad a few too many times and put in that you all had done 1,678 damage to this
Hey
Phoenix.
man, it's fine. It's fine. That's what we did.
I think the Phoenix wants to go for another bath, yo.
Yeah. I was just trying to take a
Just
bath
the
the
guy to
entire time.
oblige.
I was trying to make a hot tub for you guys. All right, yeah, so you all get this flurry of attacks. And it turns. And next it aims at you, Darius.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Flies towards you and swooping by with incredible speed, it tries to slash at you with its talons.
Ain't that a bitch? That is actually my armor class, you fucker.
Wow.
Oh,
the
somebody
armor class
doesn't
of the
have
boat?
shield anymore. Looks like somebody doesn't have shield anymore.
It flies by too quick for you to land an attack before it gets out of reach, and it comes back to glide in the air about 30 feet up between all of you.
You
Just
know
sort
what,
of
bitch?
swooping through.
It's time for you to take another fucking bath.
Soren.
So my turn?
Yes.
Okay. How high up is it now?
Oh, hang on. I should have before. I'm just gonna do one roll real quick. All of you that made a melee attack on it.
Yeah.
Wow, 1 fire damage real quick. But yeah, it's about 30 feet up right now.
All right, so we all take 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 fire damage from the attacks that you landed on, and I kind of forgot
Okay.
about that.
It's how many feet up in the air again? I'm sorry.
30.
Okay. I will bonus action hex it.
Okay. Yeah.
Give it disadvantage on strength checks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I will also Eldritch Blast it.
Go for it. That hits. Hit.
Oh, you got the good one.
Yeah. And then the Hex Necrotic.
That's right. 1. Oh, it's each time though, right?
Yeah, it is each time.
Yeah, so 7.
Hey, nice.
18. 32 damage. Yeah, you sent out this barrage of blast now, and you realize, looking at it closer now, Aaron, it seems like earlier, whenever you sent that sort of psychic surge through it, it seems like that sort of messed with its ability to harden parts of its body into that armor, because it seems to be trying to put up a shield against these attacks, but especially the magical ones. It's not quick enough anymore. Almost like you struck a nerve center or something.
All right.
Fang. You
All right,
will
first.
take damage for hanging on to it. Let me get that out of the way first. 9 fire.
9.
9.
Okay, first I'm going to use a bonus action to drink a greater healing potion.
All right.
Not bad, but not good. All right, and a question: when it was coming up at me in the water, did it look like the water was hurting it at all? Was it hurting
From
being
what
in
you
the
can
water?
tell, it didn't. It seemed like it was in pain, but you can't tell if that was from the water or from its previous injuries. The water definitely seemed like it was suppressing a lot of its offensive power, but you can't tell much beyond that.
Okay, I just remembered I had this thing, so I'm gonna go over to the wing that's really hurt, and right on its joints, I'm gonna start pouring from the endless water jug. I forgot I had this.
Okay, when you do so, it doesn't seem like it hurts it at all.
Oh.
However, you notice that the wing where you pour it sort of darkens a bit, and it seems like it's slower now. Its movements are slower, and
I did
as
something.
the decanter pours on it, as long as it's under this running water right on the joint of its wing, it seems like you've sort of put a lull in its step, or its flight, I guess you could say.
Well, unfortunately, that took my action, so that's my turn.
All right, Darius.
Hey man, you just took an action to slow this thing down. What are you playing about?
I'm
All
gonna be
right.
honest. I thought it was going to like really hurt it, so it would have to fall again.
My take is going to be with a grit, and it's going to be a violent shot.
You
Okay.
can grit cannon shots?
Oh, can I grit cannon shots?
It's
I
technically
don't
a gun.
think so. I would have to look.
I mean, if it's
I'm
a
gonna
gun,
say
he's
no.
not wrong.
I'm gonna say no.
That would be crazy.
And let me tell you why. Because I don't want you to get a hemorrhaging critical on a cannon shot. Well, you do 150%. Like, to an extent, yes. But for example, I don't think you could do a disarming shot on somebody with a cannon.
You
I'm
can.
doing
You're definitely disarming them.
shot.
You're
I'm
literally
doing a violent
disarming
shot.
them.
When you make a firearm attack against the creature, you expend one or more grits to points to enhance the volatility attack. Each grit you expend gains you a +2 to the firearm's misfires. The attack hits, you roll an additional damage die per grit point since spent when
Also, I would
determining.
like to argue with you, Kenji, even though you're the DM. If I disarm and shot someone with a cannon, I literally just disarmed them.
Okay, but that's semantics. I'm gonna say for now, no.
I think
However,
he can't
you
get
have
away
given
with
me
it
the
because he's not the one shooting the cannon.
For now, I'm gonna say no. However, you have now given me the idea to make a cannoneer class that just carries around a cannon.
Yeah. It's a team of goblins.
Yes.
It's one that loads and one that fires cannons.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 3d12
Woo.
plus one more d12
Violent shot.
plus R E roll one.
Oh, that's 35.
Yes.
God damn.
And then I spend another grit to do that again.
I thought you couldn't spin grit. I thought he just literally said you cannot
No,
spin
he's
grit.
not shooting the cannons. He's shooting his gun.
Oh, okay.
How much grit do you have? Jesus. Ooh.
At this
My
level, a
gun
lot.
jams.
Oh, shit.
So I action surge and pull out the smaller gun.
Aha,
And I use
no.
another grit, and I use fuck
Welcome
it.
to Gunslingers.
I'll use
Fucking
winging shot.
put everything.
So
into one
basically, I
round.
pulled out my big cannon from my hip and just started firing that bitch. It said, "Fuck, little gun from pocket." And I'm gonna knock this bitch out the air.
Watch,
Let's
this
go.
one. This one jams, and he uses his next one to pull out a little boot pistol.
Exactly. The guns just keep getting smaller.
The shotgun gauntlet.
Nice.
That hits. And you said you're doing a winging shot.
Yes.
Oh
What's
yes,
your
clash
DC?
into the water again.
So, winging shots, strength saving throw, or be knocked prone. Let's see.
But does that ignore damage because
8
it's doing that?
plus
No. You said it's
3
damage.
plus dexterity, which is 5, 8, 9, 10, 11,
16.
16, yeah.
But no, it still does damage. So you go ahead and roll. I mean,
9.
Fall, you son of a bitch.
I think its strength score is like way higher.
But it has
I don't know
disadvantage on
what
strength
it-
checks.
How does it have disadvantage on strength?
Hex.
X.
Oh, that's right. Unless it's a strength save.
unfortunately, yeah, that counts for save. Fortunately, that only counts for checks. But
Damn it.
Yeah, you should have still cursed it.
wow.
Yeah, boy.
Wow.
And
Sick
while it's
bird.
falling, I do one more violence.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we taking this bitch down.
Did your gun jam again?
My gun jams again.
So your next turn is gonna be fixing your damn guns.
So Darius
Beautiful.
pulls out this huge cannon. He fires, hits this basically heart shot on the Phoenix. Click. He throws it down. He pulls out his pistol. Perfect shot on its wing. Since it's tumbling down, goes for another heart shot. Click.
Throws
Thinks
it.
he knocked it down. Aaron, I'm gonna need you to roll me a D100.
That's not fun. Why am I rolling that?
Just roll it.
I don't want to roll it.
I just saw a D100 that was like a golf ball.
Congratulations. Now I'm gonna need you to roll me a D2.
Oh no, I don't like this. What are you doing to me, Kenji? He's been through enough.
I think he's getting
Literally.
hit by the Phoenix.
You've seen what has happened to him.
Oh.
So, as this Phoenix comes tumbling down, you feel this searing pain on the back of your neck. And you hear this voice in your head, and it says, practice more patience. And
I'm a barbarian monk. There is no such thing as patience. Have you ever seen
sort
me
of-
use patient defense?
as it says this, so right now the Phoenix is still in the air. It hasn't hit the water yet, but you hear practice more patience next time. And from this searing pain on the mark on your neck, this sort of smoky, it looks like a storm cloud, sort of gathers around your feet, and you're lifted 30 feet in the air.
Oh
Cool.
shit.
Cool. It's not what I wanted, but okay. All right,
And
I'll take
you
it.
seem that, and you notice that standing on this cloud, you know the Nimbus from Dragon Ball?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Fucker.
What's up,
It's-
Goku?
So it seems that this sort of manifestation of a storm cloud, it's not in one cloud right now, it's just sort of circling your feet, but you have a fly speed of 30 feet currently.
Awesome. I'm gonna.
Thank you,
And the thing is-
Tempest.
I'll thank him in a second. I'm raging. Is it
Yeah.
Is this thing near me?
Oh yeah,
Like,
you're
How
you're
close
like,
is it to me?
Does it hit
probably
the
like-
water?
Well, you went slightly forward, but mostly straight up, so it's probably like 15 feet away from you right now.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action summon my good old
Stand.
Good old stand hands. And I'm gonna reckless at it.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, are you an astral monk now?
No,
No, he's Soul Knife, but they have a thing
just
where they
has a
can
thing
use
where-
their bonus action to extend the reach of their attacks,
Ah,
their unarmed attacks.
Kame.
nope, and no, I can't hit this thing for shit.
Actually, you
damn.
can.
Technically, it's prone.
Actually, you can hit it because you know that decanter of endless water.
Oh no.
So when so AC is sort of an amalgamation of multiple things, and one of the effects that had of focusing its wing and slowing it down
yes!
is that its AC was slowly reduced
Yes!
along with its speed. So actually, that second attack hits.
Cool. It's not gonna do much, but it's gonna do something. 11.
11.
Now, do I get my hand wraps on this?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, it's still an unarmed attack, right? So
4. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hoe you on reach out of one of your class features. It's
15 points of damage, and I believe that's all I have.
think
Because I
so,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't hit it with anything else. I'm out of everything.
So you get the strike on it, it plummets down.
I'm
And you
following this
see-
thing to the dip.
You see a light go out in its eyes as it hits the water as you strike it. And there's a bubbling up. And then a searing of white light.
Oh shit, I'm right
and
on
an
top of it.
explosion. It is, you are right on top of it. And there's an explosion.
Oh, that just
Fuck.
looked fun.
Do I get danger No, I'm right on top of it. I'm not getting out of this.
I don't think any of us are getting out of it right now.
Everyone within 60 feet, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
thing we have advantage.
Lord.
Does this have a do I get advantage because of the thing?
If you have
Danger
danger
sense.
sense, you do get advantage, yes.
Haha, suck a dick. Oh, nice. Rolling
Question-
real well today.
Question, do saving throws count as ability checks?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Whew.
So everyone else passes except for Darius, unless Darius you have
Darius is
something
not
giving you
shit.
advantage.
Yeah, Darius, how far away are you?
If it landed in the water, the height of this ship is.
Yeah, how high is the ship actually?
The ship is 30 foot by 160 foot.
You might just be out of it. But the ship's gonna take damage.
The
And
ship
his
has
pistol-
1,000 health.
And
Okay.
his pistol has a 60-foot range, so
My 60 has a 60. My 60 has a 60.
That's its short range. It can go to 240.
yeah. I'm trying to approximate
Math.
about how far away he would be. Yeah, I would say this would hit, but I'm gonna say that the ship will soak some of it. So you'll take half. You'll all take half because this is a DC 20 save,
Oh, thank
and you all
God.
rolled well.
Thank God we rolled well.
Is it fire
The f-
damage or bludgeoning damage?
The
Or is it exploding
Phoenix
damage?
explodes.
Is it force damage?
And you take nice, only 19 fire damage.
So reduced to 8. Or,
Yes,
no, not 8.
no 9 actually 9.
So I still have
Um,
temporary hit points.
Yeah, and if any of you are wearing or not wearing because it's if there are any flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried, they're ignited because this is not just an explosion. This is an actual. It's sort of like a fireball and an explosion in one. And so the sloop is
Define
now burning.
flammable objects.
Yeah, the poor captain has probably so much gunpowder on him.
Yeah, literally, unless you're wearing or carrying it, if it's a flammable object, if basically a flamethrower could set it on fire, then it's probably on fire right now.
So what you're telling me is my shelf outfit, this book of food I got from that magic library, are gone.
If it's in your inventory and you're carrying it, you're fine. But it's like if you're like for example, if you're standing on an object and it's flammable, it specifically calls out if it's a worn or carried flammable object, then it won't get lit on fire, so that you don't waste your whole inventory. But like for example, the sloop that you're on is probably not in great shape right now. Darius's crew is probably gonna have to put his ship out.
I
Things like
probably
that.
would have put the book in the chef outfit at the cooking contest.
Yeah. So I mean, as long as if you have it with
Did-
you, it's not on fire. So, Aaron, you get in this last strike on it, it explodes. And you were still on it, right, Fang?
Yeah, I'm still on it. I'm
Oh yeah,
effectively
he
right
was.
jump
He was
off.
plummeting with it.
You were hanging on, and you all of a sudden feel a searing pain in your palms. And I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna hurt you too bad here. I'm gonna say that your character, especially the danger sense, would have had time to let go. But you notice that a pile of ash that strangely floats on the water, though, begins to sink now. There's an egg-shaped cinder where the phoenix exploded.
Oh shit! I grabbed that shit.
You
Yeah,
better
oh.
not be giving him. He already has a freaking
You grabbed
tadpole
it?
pet.
Yeah, I'm grabbing. I'm not letting the egg die.
You take 20 fire damage.
Fuck.
I'm still alive.
It is white hot. It's blazing hot. But
Also, it's in water, so I can cool it. At least
Indeed.
enough so it doesn't kill me.
But you might kill the phoenix.
I can make it so my hands are cold, but the bird's egg's still boiling. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, whatever. I took the fire damage. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. You have about 6 seconds before it's going to apply again. So, hot potato.
I'm going to drink I'm going to drink both my potions of greater.
Okay. Action. All right. And what are you doing with the cinder now?
I'm going to put it in my iron pot.
All right.
So it won't melt me.
And so you do that, and just about now, as things are settling down with that explosion, the sloop is on fire. Darius's crew is rushing to make sure there's no fire damage on the ship. You notice that the admiral's ship that you were firing at before, Darius, has started to take notice and is beginning to fire back.
Ooh, can I use shape water to put the slough out?
Let me see.
So you telling me my other sloop didn't make it to the other ship?
During that fight, it probably went off already.
That's true. I forgot about that. Let's see.
We just killed a phoenix, boys. Or what counts as killing a phoenix.
Yep, that was pretty.
Okay, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. So it did go off. And were you targeting any one specific section?
The middle of the admiral ship.
All right, so you were trying to hit right through the middle. So whenever it hit on one of the lower decks, it blew some of the hull off.
Please tell me
and,
hit the
where a lot of
gunpowder.
where a lot of the cannon ports are, and where some of the gunpowder is, indeed, yeah. The sloop exploded there, and sent a lot of it up in flames, and it's not sunken yet. But essentially, one side of it is disarmed now, and there's a giant hole where there used to be just small windows for cannons.
If you idiots are ready, I wait for them to get on the ship, and then I raise the flag, and we go into direct battle with all of the
Yeah, I'm just using my
remaining
flying
ships.
nimbus to. I'm using my flying nimbus to rain punches down from above.
Fang will just help angle cannons because he does not have range.
All right.
I will
Keeping the egg safe.
Wait, is the boat that I'm on still drivable or whatever, pilotable?
Fang
Just-
would have been able to put that out with shape water, so it's not as amazing as it was before, but it's still you can navigate it and maneuver it if you need to.
All right. Well, I'll just follow the captain in his, on his boat, and I'll stay.
All
on
right,
my
kind of
boat.
using it as cover then.
Yeah.
All right. So there's really not too much resistance offered to you. There are people firing, you're loosing bolts at you with crossbows and things, but they really can't do much with cannons considering the ship is not in a great state right now, and the side that's facing you is pretty much blown to smithereens. And so there's going to be a volley of. Let's see. This will be easier as deck save, so I'm going to have all of you make deck saves. Soren, you'll have some cover for this. So I guess it's not really cover because of its attack. I'll give you advantage because
I already
Louis'
have
disposition.
advantage because I have the cloak of Elvenkind.
All right.
So
Do
dex
we get
saves?
advantage because?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's stealth. Never mind.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say.
I'll do that save.
Danger sense. Yes, you get advantage for danger sense.
Does it still hit me because I'm in the air?
That's a good point. Actually, you. I don't think they'd still be aiming at you, so you'll have to make the save. But
Okay.
you'll have advantage. Yeah, you definitely make that.
Triple advantage?
Huh?
Triple advantage?
Double advantage. Darius and Fang. So you both see it's the same guy. He levels a heavy crossbow at Fang, fires it, or looses a bolt, drops it, picks up another one that's been preloaded, and fires at you, Darius. Hits both of you for
I walk up to the edge of my ship, put my
10
foot on the
piercing
railing,
damage.
and I look him dead in the eye as I'm fixing my gun.
As I'm fixing my gun.
We're still raging, right? So that's half.
Just every time he hits me
Yeah.
with the bolt, I don't even.
and yeah,
Bring me my red shirt.
I'm already wearing a red coat.
Oh, damn. Why are you wearing it so they don't see me bleed?
We're just gonna
I'm wearing a
That guy
red
gets
coat.
it. He wore the brown pants.
I'm wearing a red coat and I'm wearing yellow sunglasses. Yes, you know which enemy I'm stealing this from.
Alucard?
No, well,
Trigun.
probably, but Trigun's the better option.
So
Yeah.
you're freaking.
How
So are
dare
you gonna
you,
bleach
sir.
your hair and spike it up?
Yes.
Are you trying to say that the Lord of all vampires is not a good option?
I'm not saying it's a good option for the secret weapon that my character.
Do
He
you have
has
a fucking
guns.
particle gun?
Maybe.
Did you give him a particle gun, Kenji?
I did not give him particle gun.
I was
Give
going
him
to
a
say,
caster shell.
that's messed up, man. All I get is some hand wraps and he gets a freaking particle gun?
You did not. have
I'm a
particle
tinker.
To be fair, he's an immortal vampire now. He can spend his entire life making a particle gun.
Yeah, I'm going to explain the deep lore of how Darius is the one to begin the Spartan project.
I'll believe it.
But yes, we're keeping on the same order here. So, Soren, you'll be next. I'm going to say that essentially what's going on right now is there are a collection of crossbowmen, probably 4, arranged up top on the deck, about 60 feet away from your elevation, Soren, about 30 feet for the rest of the people on the ship.
You said they're 30 feet away from me or 60 feet?
60.
Ah, shit, that sucks. I was gonna. Oh no, this works out. This works out.
Yeah, do it.
So they attack each other like fucking morons.
It only works on one creature, though.
All right, well, I'll do it to one of them. It'll be very fun.
All right, well, hang on, man.
Roll me a save, intelligence save.
Wow, that's okay.
And my spell save DC is 17, so good luck.
It must choose a target at random. All right, so it turns to the nearest one, and turns to the nearest one, and let's see. You see him level. Well, actually, he would have advantage on this. Yeah, so turns to the nearest one. You see him level this heavy crossbow and basically point blank plant a bolt in his buddy's head.
Jesus.
And just
Jesus
drops him.
fucking Christ. Even I'm not that evil.
Anything
Bullshit.
else, Sawyer?
I mean, no, I'm good. I'll just continue sailing. I mean, what is their goal here? Just to fuck this one ship up? Don't we have
This is
like a mission?
This is the admiral ship that you're going after.
Cut the
Oh,
head of
okay.
the snake.
Then after I cast that, I'll
What the
just
snake is a Hydra. And cutting it off only brings more hits.
I'll
We'll deal with them heads too.
I'll inspire Darius if he can
Alright.
hear
Fix
me.
your guns. Fix your guns.
Yeah, it's like please stop fucking up. We need you. It's
Oh,
my-
snap. He says you fucked up.
and I'll play one note on my piccolo while I just say that. Doo doo.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Can I get within javelin throwing range of those fuckers?
Yes, you can if you stand right at the end there near the
Where I'm standing.
yeah, basically where Darius is, where he's got his foot planted on the edge of the ship.
All
Then
right.
You can.
Crack my neck. Ready my javelin. Reckless, great weapon master, because that's gonna be fun.
I don't even know if you can great weapon master that, can you?
Actually, that's a good question. Let me double check that.
Is it two-handed?
Does it have to be two-handed?
Yeah.
It has to be heavy.
Yeah,
For what you're doing, it has
you
to be
can't
heavy.
great weapon a javelin, but it is strength, so you can reckless.
It has to be a melee weapon. That's what it is. This isn't a.
Yeah.
I'm not using it as a melee weapon, so I can't.
You can still reckless it, but
Yep.
Doesn't it have to be a heavy weapon too? Like I swear to God,
Yeah.
I've read that.
it does.
I didn't write heavy weapon on the thing. I just wrote melee weapon.
There's I think it's heavy or two-handed. I can look now. It says a heavy weapon with which you are proficient. Yes.
So it has to be a heavy weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like great sword, freaking halberd, lance.
Let me just fix that so I don't forget next
Your
time.
mama.
Wow. Psychic damage right there.
Hey, you know that's what I do.
That's gonna hit.
22. That's one javelin gone forever.
You sort of hit him through the leg with it and pin him down Ace Ventura style.
I'm going for the other leg with the other one. Reckless.
Oh God, you're gonna Jim Carrey him. You
Yes,
savage.
I am. I have one. This is my last javelin. This is the perfect use of it. Natural to.
That's pretty nuts.
And that's exactly what he does. He hands on either side of his leg. He keeps going back and forth, and you see him just fall backwards and fall unconscious.
That javelin has been with me since I made this character.
He just faints right there on the spot.
Goodbye, javelins.
Darius, there are two guys left. The one that shot at you and Fang, and then
I mean, you can
his
technically
buddy.
get him back.
That is.
I don't use them that
that's
much.
His
I
buddy that's
burned
being mind
two.
controlled.
I use them all in this fight.
Yeah, I use a longbow. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but you have arrows. You can replace arrows.
You can replace javelins.
How
Can I
close is
top
this
that?
boat?
By now,
You might be able to. I don't know. It's
pretty close. I would say that there's about a 20-foot gap between the ram of your ship and the other ship. bow of your ship, I guess you could say. Nice.
With one quick slap of the revolving chamber, I fix my gun. I grab a
And
rope
immediately
and I
fuck it up
fucking
again.
jump.
All right, it'll be athletics.
Just so we're aware, I do have this.
All right.
And athletics or acrobatics?
It'll be athletics to swing across.
Bitch, I rolled you. Roll already.
Nice.
That's not that.
Yeah, it's
Two
not gonna take any.
20s? Jesus Christ.
It's not going to take any of your movement then to get across. You just swing across perfectly, and you're able to land up top next to the two crossbowmen.
Last grit, bitch. I use, what is this one? Okay, I use bullying shot to shoot one in the face and scare the other.
All right. Though, is your action for the Tinker Tools, right?
Believe so?
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
Until
You
level
done
10,
tinkered
it's
your
an
last
action.
tool. I think, or is it for gunslingers? I thought it was part of their, they could take one of their attack actions. Oh, that's for to reload.
But I can
Reload
also,
there is
but I
upon
can
reaching 10th
also
level.
attack twice in a round. I have no idea how that works. Why is there a penis on the screen?
It's a boat.
Because
Look,
we,
Vegeta.
because we have immature people.
It's a boat.
It's not a boat. That is a dick. In disguise.
You see what you want,
Mhm.
sir. You see what you want.
Oh God, that's not a
We won't
boat.
worry
It's your
about
dick in disguise.
I'll say your nat 20
It's
allows a
dangerous
fluke
to
this
go
time,
alone.
and
Take
you'll still
this.
have an attack.
Yeah.
And
See,
from now on,
why is Rave the only person who gets me? He doesn't even like me.
it is an action.
That's not
and
true.
until
Our characters
at
always
level-
hate each other.
At level
We're
10,
fine.
it becomes a bonus action.
Are
but
we?
Like I said,
I
this
don't hate
time
you.
fluke.
I don't hate you.
I mean, Fang hates your monk,
So-
but other than that,
Did you see
Why
you're
does he
doing a
hate the
shot,
monk? He has no
or is
reason
it
to hate.
regular?
Yeah, it's a bullying shot.
All right.
I shoot
Name
one guy
one
in the
reason he
face and
has to
scare
hate
the
Aaron.
other.
it's more he's just upset
Bullying
with
shot.
what your arrival entailed.
Get over it.
And
He
my
made Baz his best
intimidation
friend and then he
check.
just said goodbye.
I mean, that's a. You're putting a lot on Taz.
All right. So Darius runs up. So you see Darius. He kind of just whirls this essentially cannon. You made this one basically like a big hand cannon, right? Did I get?
Yeah,
correctly?
a big revolver hand cannon.
All right, so he gets his Marty Robbins big iron off of his hip. You see him spin the cylinder real quick, and he fixes the problem. Runs up, swings with a rope across onto the other ship, levels it at one guy, and just takes his head completely off. Then spins it to the other, and the guy drops his crossbow in shock and holds up his hands.
I politely clap.
And he's surrendered entirely there.
Sweet. All right, boys. Take everything valuable and get it on the ship quick.
And about this time, Darius's crew begins to secure things to make boarding easier. And Darius, well, really all of you can spot on the opposite side of the ship, seems to be the admiral drawing a cutlass in one hand and
I'm going
what
after
looks to
him.
be a dwarven firearm, not too different from Darius's in the other.
Ooh, can I cast a spell on him?
I'm going after him. Screw
Are we
that.
still in this?
Spell on you.
You're still in initiative, but
All right.
And now you're mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for him his initiative. But in the meantime, is there anything else you're doing, Darius, or are we moving on?
Action.
You checking through the things that aren't action?
I guess basically I just use my bonus action to reload all of my firearms.
Just in the shit.
Isn't your pistol still broken?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
but
mean he can't reload it.
Doesn't mean I can't reload it, but it's jammed. It won't fire.
Oh, is it me? Well, I'm flying towards the Admiral, dude.
All right, yeah. So
Realizing there's a dude with a sword and a gun. Shit. And all you hear is Aaron, mine.
Yeah, you're like, oh god, he's got a sword. Look, that's the Admiral. Mine. Exactly.
put him there just for the sake of having a turn.
And I'm going reckless, boy.
All right.
16.
Good thing you reckless.
I know, right?
Let's see.
Does that not hit him?
It hits. It just hits, actually.
And at 22. All right. Boyakasha.
I had to check, and then I realized he did not have a shield. So
Boyakasha and Boyakasha.
I forget, is the chromatic hand wrap like a class thing, or was that an item you got?
That's an item I have.
it's an item, yeah. It's essentially
That's cool.
Chromatic orb is
it's pretty similar to Flame Tongue in the way it works.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I can wrap it. I can wrap it a different way. It'll do a different
Yeah, you like
damage,
choose what damage it is, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I never
out of the
changed it from
chromatic
white
list.
So that's 9,
Cool.
11. So that's
33, I think.
20, 26. Yeah, 33.
Yeah, you do a number on this guy, but he seems pretty tough. He's a pretty old looking dude. And you have a feeling that under his coat he's pretty jacked, considering just his shape and how confident he is, despite the fact that you just bossed him up.
Yeah, I'm still like 30 feet away from him, so I'm just like, guess I'll have to hit you harder.
Now it's your sword.
Okay. I see what's happening. I don't like this dude. He looks like a bad hombre. So I'm gonna
no, I'm a bad hombre. This is just an old man.
So I'm just gonna cast an Hexblade's Cursed on him.
All right.
Or can I don't know. I'm still
right?
Yeah, because I'm not concentrating on Hex anymore because I did the
Well,
I can't
no,
move
it
it.
wouldn't matter if you were concentrating on Hex or not. Hexblade's Curse is not a spell.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh. Right. But I'm saying I wouldn't have been able to move my Hex over from the last creature because I lost concentration when I casted Enemies of Down.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so you wouldn't have Hex anymore, but
right, I only have 2 Warlock spell slots. So I will Hexblade Curse him, bonus action, and then throw off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yes.
All right, there, Ford.
Shit. I'm assuming the
hits.
12 doesn't. Plus, what is it? I forget what the
Proficiency, I think.
Your bonus damage is proficiency. So plus 3.
Okay, so 12 damage.
12.
Yep. And so this kind of, I don't know how you flavor your Hexblade Curse, but
I'll just I mean, I haven't really used it that much. I don't know how.
I don't know if you put like a big Soren logo or something above his head, like a neon light, everybody attack here, guys, or whatever you do, but
I put like the my order and it like sears on his forehead, like the Golden Rose logo.
Yeah, and it sort of glows with pinkish energy. You all see this, and it kind of marks him out as now that Soren has placed a curse on him. Is there anything else?
I still want to be pretty far away, so I'm like not standing near him on the other side of the boat.
All right. Fang.
At least, actually, you know what? I'll get up to like within 40 feet of him. That's what I'll say.
All right. How far away is he from me?
You're still on the ship, but they've been brought closer now. So in terms of actual distance, he's probably once you jump from where you're at on the ship, assuming you could stick a landing, he'd probably be about 20, 25 feet away after that.
All right. First bonus action to act a Magician's Red to activate my greatsword.
Alrighty.
And then I'll
Yeah,
jump
it's called
over and
that.
get up
Fucking
right up on
weeb.
him.
Yeah, you weave.
I'm getting within
Said
hitting
you're
distance.
Yeah, okay, you can do that pretty easily. I'm not gonna make you make a check to land because Darius's crew has secured the ships by now.
All right. Reckless and Great Weapon Master. God damn it.
Yeah, that won't hit, unfortunately.
Man, you can never hit with that.
I hit really good with that.
Yeah, last time I think you killed it. There was like a couple.
I got like
times where-
3 with
yeah.
that. All right,
Yeah,
I got
3 in
one.
a row. It was like,
I got one more attack. I'm not gonna Weapon Master it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So you get a pretty good cut, and the flames lash out from your sword and sear the edges of his coat.
Orcish Fury. I'm gonna I reroll 1 extra my damage die and add it to the total.
It's on a crit, yeah.
Yeah, that's on the crit, my man.
Orcish Fury doesn't count as a crit. It's my racial build. It's from Xanthar's.
Oh, you took that.
oh, it's a feat.
That's
You
a
took
feat.
the racial feat.
Yeah.
I can use it
okay,
once
that's-
per short
taking another
rest
trucker.
to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I see you.
I
see
forgot
you.
about that feat. Yeah, so let me add that.
All right, now
Yeah,
I'm
he's
done.
that was a solid hit. His coat is beginning to burn up now with the flames of your sword, and he finally, for the first time, shows a real reaction to the damage.
Oh, +2 because of raging.
Right. Nice.
I know that
Is there anything
song,
else?
and I don't
Yeah,
know why.
dude, I'm not gonna say it. I'm
I
trying
can't
not
even
to
hear it.
Oh, y'all can hear my TV?
Yes.
Yeah,
is
we've
there
been hearing it
anything
the whole
else
time.
from-
I can't hear what it's saying. Also, I don't know the
I
song.
know that song. I forget what it is from.
Kenshi, what's the song?
My
I
Hero
know you know.
Academy.
Yeah,
That's
Oh.
it.
I think it's one of the endings.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't
tell me
watched the
why
anime.
they have a whole opening and ending where they're in medieval times, but they never have an anime like that.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
My
I'm
Hero.
I know,
really
right?
mad because when I saw that, I actually wanted that to be real.
I'm like,
There it
what is
is.
this for?
It's your turn now.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
No, it's my turn. Yes, it's your turn. Pay attention.
I look.
I'm watching My
I
Hero
look at
Academia.
him. I look around, and I'm like, "Fuck this! Fire the cannons!"
We're still on the we're on the enemy ship now.
Technically, I'm not.
Wait, dude, you wanted to steal from the fucking ship. It's already blown up.
There's really
And
no need.
also,
We can take
it's
this guy.
point
We can take
blank
this guy like
range.
really easily.
Your crew secured it. You're gonna blow yourself up doing that.
It's a chance I'm willing to take.
You're gonna lose the loot, though.
Okay, can I
Remember
stop
the
you
loot?
here? Can I stop you here? Do you all not remember whenever Darius was planning to take back the ghost ship whenever something had locked itself in the room? Was to take a room full of gunpowder and cause an explosion that almost killed half the party?
No, I forgot about that, actually.
This is the same guy. I don't think he follows OSHA guidelines very closely.
Come with me,
You're
and
going
you'll
to kill
be
me right now.
in a world of
World
ocean.
of OSHA violation.
You are going
It's
to
like it's okay.
kill
Just
me.
put on your eye protection and be fine.
Fire the 12 pound.
So happy you missed that.
How did you miss that? It's
Yeah, it
right
goes
up against
sailing
your
past
ship.
one of your heads.
It is only the 12 pound.
It's like fire. He somehow angles it up and it just misses.
Basically, it goes sailing. It almost hits you. It goes between your fang.
I'm in the air. How did
Yeah,
you? I
They
just look
angled
back.
it up high.
Like seriously?
Who
I
let
got a
the
little
ghost
excited.
aim the cannons?
He's on the other ship. That was you.
That
I'm
was you.
standing right across from you.
Are you?
I am. I'm on the
Yeah.
boat.
Oh, that's
I
right.
yelled, "Fire the cannon!"
Yes.
I forget. Is Darius, what race is Darius? I forgot.
Technically, he's a vampire now.
Yeah, that's his race, vampire.
Before he was an
Before
Azamar, but he doesn't.
He's
he-
definitely not an Ansmar now.
Basically, all of his magical abilities were sapped by that mask.
Wait,
So-
so what does that make him? A fallen angel?
That makes him nothing. He has no
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, he's got no racial abilities other than whatever the vampire shit is.
I can compel people to let me drink their blood. That is my racial ability.
I mean,
You think
yeah,
you're
I want
charming.
to. No,
Motherfucker.
Why didn't that happen to the bard?
Actually, I think I'm very healthy,
Good
and I
question. Why do you
think
always
I
say
am
bard?
very dexterous.
Hint, hint. he
Yeah,
comes
man.
with
Goss. Yeah,
constitution.
Goss. Mix it up a little bit.
Goss was also very charming.
Goss.
This is a different type of charming.
Yeah.
I mean, two different campaigns, two bards. Come on, man.
Little
Yo,
did
I
you
mean,
know that-
I never really got to do that much with that character, I
little
guess.
did you know
'cause,
that
I
Simon
mean,
actually is Goss, and
this
he's
is-
just been using disguise self this entire time.
This feels a
Oh my
lot
God.
like this feels a lot like Kinji's Human Paladin. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, listen, man. Don't knock human paladins, all right? I was a human paladin game.
That's
Yes,
the problem.
Dave's
Cannon-
Vault.
exactly. The cannon gets angled a little too high, but Darius, you
Dude, I just did a one shot playing a Templar character. It was so dope. Except in this scenario, it wasn't like a Dave's Vault. I was just like an annoying Mormon who was like very. I was like, "Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Saren Ray?" And would
No, I'm
annoyed.
Jewish.
That's fucked up. But also, I don't know whether I should shoot my gun or say fire again.
Well, just saying there'll be repercussions if you attack us. That's all I'm saying. Is you better have a high save, because I will fucking suggest you to swim to the bottom of the ocean.
Well, you can't because that would harm him.
Well, swim until he reaches another island.
suggest him to go sunbathing.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Fire
damn.
the 18-pounder.
I'm going to kill this man.
Go ahead.
I'm robbing you of all your glory.
Oh, Jesus.
You're robbing yourself of glory,
You're
technically.
robbing yourself of money.
That hits. I'm gonna need
Money
you all to
can
make
always
strength
be
saves
made.
to stay standing.
You're a pirate.
For the
I'm
impact
I'm
as it rocks the
again.
ship.
I'm still on a cloud.
Yeah, Aaron, you're good, but all of you on that ship are gonna need to make strength save.
Nope. I fall.
Soren, you go prone. You wipe out and slam your back on the deck of the ship.
Ow, my ass.
Fang, you're good. Darius.
So what you're telling me is the admiral is just paste.
The admiral did not get hit, but
I thought he was aiming at the admiral.
He's just aiming at the ship.
I think he wants to take the whole thing down.
You went out
No,
and yelled to
I'm
get all the loot.
specifically
And then,
firing at I'm specifically firing at that section of the ship.
Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, I mean, it's not gonna. It didn't pace him. It didn't hit him directly, but
there was some shrapnel.
I'm sure he has cover a little bit too. You know, it's
Yeah.
hard to directly hit a small target on a large ship.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so Soren, you wipe out. Everybody else manages to stay standing, and then Aaron's cheating. He's no-clip his way into the air.
Aaron's
How am I
cheating.
cheating?
He opened
You know
the
what?
console and
I'm
no-clip.
safer prone on the ground from this guy's ranged attacks. So.
Soren just kicks one leg up, puts his hands behind his head. He's like, you know what? This is fine.
The ship's on fire. Everything's fine.
Darius is my new best friend now. All right. So this admiral is going to go prone as well. And you see shrapnel
Oh, is he
fly
now?
up, splintered.
So he's going to
Is that
give
what he's
everybody else advantage.
Is that his strategy?
Cunning strategy.
His
No, wait,
strategy
what's
didn't
the opposite
involve
of
a
that?
madman
Retarded
shooting
as
point
hell?
blank with a cannon.
Yeah, that.
He's like, he in fact calls Darius a madman and asks why he would even do this.
Because he's stupid. He's literally lost his marbles.
Why not join
I don't
the
even know what those
Navy?
are, and I attack him.
Why would I join the Navy when the Navy is imposing on my waters?
Technically, they're not your waters yet. Just throwing that out there.
Technically, shut the hell up. I'm making intimidating comments.
The group
Shut up.
dynamic is so hilarious.
The foreign boy is right.
Hey, I've been here long enough.
Are you gonna hit me or what?
Yes, very hard. I just float
I
down
just
on
want
the Nimbus.
Aaron to fucking elbow the shit out this dude. Just jump
And
off the fucking cloud.
Exactly.
And fucking
No, I'm not elbowing him.
While he's down, he levels up his pistol after he asks that, and he's gonna take a shot at you.
and
Me
who,
or-
me or Aaron?
Me?
Yeah.
I laugh. You're taking a shot at the foreigner, but he's not your most pressing.
Also,
Literally,
he
I
can
am.
catch bullets.
This is also
anyone,
true.
anyone that steps on clouds is a problem.
It's got a point.
He's got a point. He does. You must be eradicated.
Wow, rolled a 3. All right, second.
I just tilt my head.
He takes 2 shots at you. Basically, he has what amounts to one of those little double-barreled flintlocks.
Oh,
Takes-
that second one though definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
You
your
can
damage.
catch it though, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. I have to know the damage to catch it. Yeah, no, I catch
You're
it.
not about to catch a bullet. Throw
You
it
want to
back.
bet?
It's useless.
I can't throw it back
10.
because I don't have key, but I definitely caught it. And just
He just
dropped
stares
it
off
on
to
him.
the side like Jim from The Office. He just stares at the camera. And in fact,
such
you
a
know what?
perfect expression.
Do you still wish to take these courses of action?
He throws his now useless and empty gun at you, and reaches for another one in his belt. That's his turn.
So I'm posting
So
a
he's
GIF
still
of
prone,
exact
right?
a GIF.
Yeah,
Like
he's still
exactly
prone.
what I'm about to do this
actually,
for.
No, he stood up. He stood up. He would have stayed there.
No, what? No, I had
Yeah, I
something
mean,
for this.
come on. He's not gonna just not. He's just gonna lay there on the ground like an idiot.
I was so happy I had something for this.
I mean, he half moved and then
Knock
half
him
moved
prone.
again. So
Aaron, you have like 25 attacks in a round, man. Come on, I'm sure you can knock him prone.
I have 2. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he used up all
It's
his
close
key on the
enough.
bird.
Oh, you did use up all your key on the bird.
Hey man, the
But
bird
you
was
still
a
get
pressing
advantage
matter.
because you'd be flanking with me.
That bird wasn't that much of a problem. Come on.
That bird is my
It
new
was
son.
I blew the bird up, so I don't want to hear it.
No,
have
I
its-
punched the
I have
bird
its
down.
egg.
What are you... Give me a second. I'm trying to
Aaron's the kind of
trying
guy
to
that will lawyer it, and if you're about to shoot somebody to finish him off, he'll catch the bullet and throw it at him, so he can say that he finished him off.
Yeah.
He's that
So
kind of.
I'm gonna jump off the
Ropes.
Nimbus, like do a little shooting star press action, and then just drop kick him straight in the chest.
All right.
Did I have advantage? Someone giving me advantage?
Yeah, you're flanking with me.
Cool.
Also, I just remembered Darius, you're inspired as well. So
Wait, I thought we got rid of the flanking rules.
Did we?
We just did it with the
That's
bird.
right. That's right. I forgot. I should have said it was +2
Okay.
advantage. However, those
That's fine.
attacks on the bird still would have hit. So
21.
yep, that'll do it.
8 plus 5. Hit the ground, kip up, and then just
You did
hit
not
but
do 838 damage. I need to stop making typos.
Hey man, you typed it in there. That's exactly what I did.
No.
What do you mean no? You can't say no.
Soyuken!
All right, he has a feature now that lets him reflect half damage. Let me.
Oh god.
No.
Big homie.
I
The
dropped him to
super-
the chest,
the
hit
EX.
the ground, kip up, headbutt him.
Yep.
20. Oh, spin, just then spin and just go bonus action. Sure you can. Oh. 13, 27, 36.
So you do this 3-hit combo. He goes flying up and lands back on his back prone again. You
He's
do a
not
slow
dead?
motion short you can.
Are you dead?
I wish.
All right, you heard him, boys. JoJo kicked the crap out of him. Just start kicking the crap out of him.
Drinking the tea.
You know, like that thing from I can't remember which. I think it's Star Crusader. So they all just gather around and just start kicking the crap out of the
I think
dude.
it's from part 5. I think it's from Golden Wind.
Oh, that's right.
Sora.
I'll get up, use half my movement to get up, walk 10 feet. I will ask him if he surrenders.
I'm loyal. But I'm not that loyal.
I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna teleport.
But he's saying, more or less, he's saying yes.
So I'm gonna teleport right behind him.
Oh my
Teleports
ball.
behind you.
Shinderu.
Yeah.
Or right next to him, whatever. See him on the ground. And I'm gonna attack.
Oh, you took that
Oh
Yeah.
dang.
medication. All right.
I'm assuming a 21 hits.
So wait, you asked
Yeah,
him if
that
he
hits.
surrendered. He said, since you said yes, and you're like, nah, I'm killing you anyway.
Surrender to the gods above.
Surrender to the gods above!
Surrender
Kill
to
them all.
me.
Let God sort him out.
And I'll pump an extra whatchamacallit in it.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Do I need to?
He's still up, but are you sure you want to do this?
What, kill him?
Are you sure you want to do Psychic Blades?
That's what I'm saying.
Roll your Psychic Blade. Okay, congratulations. You've murdered this surrendered man.
Well, the reason I wanted to do this is because of this.
I know exactly what you did. I know exactly why you did it. Aaron immediately turns his fist at you.
Oh my
You
God.
killed the man whose heart he
What is this? I've never seen this from Whispers.
Yep.
Bro,
crazy.
This is some level 6 shit.
Yeah, this
and
is
this is
literally-
why I did this.
Their vulnerability. They get to beat the person.
It is some straight up Game of Thrones
That's what I was
faceless man
thinking.
shit.
What is this? Okay.
But it only lasts for like an hour. He can hold it for 24 hours. Or is it to your next long rest?
So you see, basically you see Soren just stab him through the heart slowly. And as it comes out, his a shadowy essence comes sucking up through the blade and then through my arm. And I just contain it. And I'm just like, we'll save that for later. It could be very useful.
All right, we're good.
All right, yeah. At this point, any remaining crew is either gone or surrendered after seeing this. Mainly after seeing Darius take a guy's head off and Aaron do some Goku moves, and you just essentially brain bug Starship Troopers. This guy's so loud.
I needed these. Aaron's gonna like sit on the deck of this now destroyed ship and just start meditating.
I would like to grab the loot before the ship sinks.
Kind of.
I look at the one guy that's still alive and I say, you might want to put up your white flag. You know.
Nice start.
He nods and moves to start doing that.
I start in my head showing gratitude to Tempest for his assistance.
You don't really get a reply in words, but you get a sort of sensation. It's sort of like a rumbling feeling, sort of like whenever a storm calms down, whenever it's just wild enough to be almost comforting. So,
and then I have my first mate signal to take over the rest of the boats that are out here.
Oh my god.
yeah,
Did we just give him an armada?
Most of them were destroyed, and the ones that aren't
they can be
destroyed
repaired
and abandoned. But
I was gonna say I could impersonate the admiral and then make them all surrender.
If the admiral ship's white flagging, it's effectively a surrender.
Yeah, I mean, in case they need to see him in chains and like give direct orders.
Yeah, it's for stragglers, like stubborn stragglers, because there are a few that are still resistant.
I'll punch him in the face.
If they don't surrender, they've been authorized to be shot.
I mean, like you take them down, Aaron, but there are guys out and about as well, like in the water on their own ships too, that are just, despite the white flag being raised, are stubborn.
And you have like a pirate flag on your ship, right?
I grab my now useless javelin of lightning and I contemplate throwing it.
Yes, all my ships
are dead.
Well, that's good. So at least they know that it's like pirates and it's not, you know.
I grab the guy who surrendered and go, hey, where's all your valuable stuffs?
I just said I went looking for that.
No one cares about you.
He points towards the dead admiral and says, check his collar.
His collar?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
and
check his
you notice
collar.
Upon closer inspection that there's a chain around his neck hidden under his shirt. And pulling out, it's a key, presumably for his captain's quarters.
I put that away and go. I just put that away like while Fang is searching. Like, I found the captain's quarters. I can't get in. Oh no! If only we had the key.
If only he wasn't a barbarian that could kick the door open.
We don't know how.
Darius is like, I got the master key right here, boys. Rolls the cannon under the ship.
I would not put it past him. No.
Yeah, I'll go. Once I get the key, I'll go. Find Fang and help him search for stuff.
All right. Some of the ship is missing, so you have to make some jumps and hops and skips here and there, but you managed to get down to where the captain.
I have a Nimbus.
Is that's true.
We have a Hulk.
I knew that was coming. I knew someone was gonna say it.
Hey man, Hulk can't do nothing when I'm like 70 feet in the air.
I think Hulk can jump 60 or 70 feet in the air pretty easily.
I will just keep going up.
Let me stat him out. I'll make a Hulk class for one of you guys.
I mean, a barbarian's effectively a Hulk.
Pretty much, barbarian monk.
And how high can you jump?
What are the rules for jumping?
It's your strength score.
Yeah.
My strength score is 3. 16.
Yeah, you can jump 16 feet in the air. Or is it 16? I don't know what vertical is. I know jumping like horizontal.
Yeah.
Or horizontal is your strength score. Toki, what kind of devil stuff did you just post?
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
That is my pirate flag.
The freaking human transmutation circle?
Flag.
That is not a human transmutation.
It looks like a human transmutation circle,
but it's not.
Is it all the classes of magic?
It's forget. I think it's Arabic. I forget. It's an Arabic transmutation circle.
Yeah, it looks like an old alchemy drawing.
Just remember,
Like
you can't
actual
summon
alchemy.
a human. You can't try to
Let's
transmute a
to turn
human.
mercury into gold alchemy and drink mercury and alchemy.
That's always fun.
But if you apparently if you draw this one on the size of a continent, you can reverse the flow of chi. So
Yeah, that seems
Fuck you.
possible.
fuck you and your key, bitch. I'm about to take this world over and reverse the chi.
Fucking screw
Okay.
over all the monks in existence.
You remove my key. That's fine. You remove my key. I'm still a barbarian.
You're still
I
a
still have
barbarian.
martial arts.
You still don't have. You still can't use psychic blades anymore.
I have martial arts. Which,
But yes,
And
you're
then I'll
able
just
to
start with-
find the captain's quarters pretty easily.
yeah, then I
I'll-
just start depending on the barbarian side of me.
Oh, did we
Is it-
grab the treasure yet or no?
No, that's
We're
what me and
looking
Fang
for
are
it right
doing.
now.
Is anyone going with him?
Yeah, I'll tag
Yeah, I was
along.
with Fang.
All right.
Actually, I'll dump this body over the edge. Let me see. Give him the proper death.
Unnecessary. He deserved a proper burial.
Yeah, that's how you bury sailors, idiot. Throw them in the ocean.
Give him a Viking funeral. Shoot
That
a
is
fire
not
arrow at him.
Yeah, that is not how you bury a sailor, sir.
Yeah, if you bury them at sea.
You wrap him in cloth and throw him down with chains.
Yep.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait a minute. That is not. I feel like you guys are.
You bury them in a
Fang-
flag and then you throw them over the edge.
Then why didn't you bury him in his
Fang,
flag?
can you change your allegiance to Sicilian mafia? Okay.
Is there
All
an
right, boys,
alignment
we're
that's
giving this
straight
boy
up
some
mafia?
cement shoes.
Probably lawful evil or lawful neutral,
We're
actually.
gonna take a walk in the
I am
lake.
lawful neutral. I am lawful neutral. I abide to the code of my order, and that's about it.
I go
I'll go
ahead and unlock the door before we get too off topic.
All right, and you see a bunch of riches lying around. And
Riches?
What seems like essentially a treasure room.
Generic riches.
I look at
Richard Pryor.
Fang and go, put it in the bag.
I just start shoveling everything in this room that might be valuable in the bag.
Yep. No,
Alright.
yep. Oh yeah, definitely that looks nice.
I'm gonna post it. Hang on.
Is this table made of mahogany?
Wait, that won't fit in the bag.
Make it fit. That looked
We're not
great in
putting
the-
a
in the-
table.
in the
There's a
kitchen.
ship. There's a ship right next to your ship. Go put it on the ship.
Now all I can imagine is that scene from Family Guy, Star Wars, where we're just the ship is sinking.
This
you just
is
see
going to
Fang
look
and
awesome in the hideout.
you just see Fang and Aaron just start walking across the bow with a table. Go.
Hands are heavy. Peter, they're shooting at us.
that would be Aaron too. My hands. Aaron, they're shooting at us. Hold on.
Ooh, my
boys,
favorite
we're rich.
Cantonment's ointment.
What?
Yeah, he still has ointment. Somebody still has ointment from the last time. Whenever you all went to the Mirror of Dead Men, I don't remember who actually got it. But
Got what?
Yeah, what?
Ointment. It's like a healing potion, but for its ointment, you rub it on.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, Toki, not Toki. This isn't your fault this time. Kenji, why wouldn't you just type this in the chat?
because it'll
Jesus.
get erased.
Yeah, this is actually better.
All right,
Yeah,
let me.
That's everything.
Ooh, how are we
Find
gonna
any of the
split all
captain's
this up?
armaments?
Captain's armaments.
Yeah, like the
Ooh,
special
there's another
stuff he didn't
decanter.
think he'd need.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
Before
I
everyone
forgot.
freaks out, let me copy everything into the bag of holding. Good lord, we have so much silver.
Good lord, there's a lot of
see it.
jewels.
You said you're looking for. Yeah, man, it was blinged out. You said you're looking for a captain's armaments thing.
Yeah, like his weapon closet.
Yeah, you can find it pretty easily, and there's nothing. There's a very nice looking ornate cutlass in there, but it doesn't seem to be special in any way aside from just. It seems to be like one of those officer
It's his
swords that they
captain
give out.
cutlass, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
I'm,
I hate you for
bringing
your
that.
stupid jokes.
I'm bringing that to Darius.
it's like an officer sword, yeah. And
You
there's also
kiss
there's a
ass.
collection of a few.
I'm not
regular
kissing ass. It's
flintlocks.
his right. He killed the captain. In fact, wait, no, you killed the captain.
Technically,
You
I
get the
killed
sword, actually.
Captain.
You
Look,
killed
look,
the captain.
look.
You get this. You get this.
What do I get? I killed a phoenix.
You get an egg.
I got the egg.
Oh.
I haven't
Give me
told
my
you that
egg.
I found
Are
the
you
egg
gonna?
yet.
That
Are
is-
you gonna cook the egg? Is the question.
I don't mind having a backup sword. That's in case something happens.
That is my egg. You have no right to that egg. I killed that being.
If it wasn't for me, that egg would have sunk into the ocean and died.
That was my right to let it sink to the ocean and die.
It was my right as being right there to have picked it up.
Still my egg. That is my child.
I don't know if you even saw me do that, so...
You got your choker.
I have a past perception 100. So leave me alone.
Yeah,
I see everything.
Sure.
It's close enough. It's better than your passive perception, you wanker.
Yes, it is.
All right. Let's go liberate the town of Waterdeep.
Also, wouldn't I just see you holding an egg? Like, what is that?
Technically, it's in my
kettle.
right now.
Yeah.
It's in your wood?
It's a pretty big egg, though. It basically takes up the entirety of his cooking pot that he has.
So...
Oh,
And
I immediately
it's blazing white hot at all times.
Fang? What the hell is that?
Oh, I found it in the Phoenix.
I'm sorry, you found it in the Phoenix?
Yeah, when it turned to ash, this showed up.
Huh. Dibs.
What?
I'm sorry.
Dibs.
Pardon. This isn't a dib system, and we're still on a mission.
It is a dibs
We still have
system. It is
free
dibs.
water.
I called
Never
it.
called dibs on anything.
Exactly. And I'm calling dibs.
Technically, I have dibs on the entire sea, so... Fuck
He's
off.
got a point.
He's got a point. It's not
So-
wrong.
This campaign is
so-
just dibs the campaign. If you think about it.
So,
I
dibs.
but while we're thinking about this, I
Fang.
give the order to drag all the ships that can be dragged back to the docks to be repaired, and all of the crewmates to be arrested.
Fang, put it this way. Dibs has been in this campaign from the very beginning. Freaking, what's his name called dibs on being king. Taz called dibs on the ring. Freaking Shalaya called dibs on Soren.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Leviathan called dibs on me.
I was actually going to
Technically-
ask Shalila if she knows what exactly this will be when I had a moment.
I can ask her for. I'll ask her for you.
First up, Darius, it's pretty easy for the most part, but a few ships do still put up resistance, and they demand to see the admiral.
I introduced them to Soren as the admiral.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it for the next hour.
I love how
Also-
perfect that was, though. I'm sorry. Just like, I'm so sorry. It's like, huh, dibs. What? Dibs. Well, what is that? We never called dibs. Yeah, I'm calling it now.
You want to hold this giant fire egg? Be my guest. I hold the pan out and watch you try to grab it.
I look at it. That thing's really hot, isn't it?
Yeah. It
Okay.
burned my hands.
I grab my water skin, take off the top of my robes, what's left of them, douse it in water, just kind of pick it, and just kind of gently put it clear out my backpack and put it in there. There you go.
Is it
So you're
melting
making
through
like
the water
you're making
skin?
like insulation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hot enough to.
No, it's not in the water skin. I doused the rest of my
That's
robes.
not enough.
You want a bed?
It's causing my iron pot to be white metal. I'm surprised it's not melting yet.
No, it's not causing. It's blazing white hot. The kettle is not melted, but however, you think you probably have a few minutes before those robes give out.
I go, I just put it back in the
my
pot
ass.
and close it.
I'll put it this way: it's hot enough that it causes 66 damage if somebody touches it. So
So you
Yeah,
want to leave
so
it with the
well-
guy who cannot burn to death with it right now?
Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Give me 1 second, though. Give me 1 second. I walk behind Fang and look around and then just tap him on the ass with it.
Can I danger sense that?
not enough to actually hurt him, just enough to just and then I
enough to
put it
give
back in
him
the
a-
pot.
Okay, to be fair, just touching it might give you out.
No,
Not
I'm using
making
I'm using that effect where you can slap something hot. If you do it quick enough, it doesn't burn you.
Yep.
Like that messed
No, I
up
meant
video
your
that dude
hand
just
holding
smacking
the egg,
lava.
unless you're trying to use the water skin as gloves.
It's an Yeah, I use the water skin in my robes. I have like he said, I have like a minute or so, a couple of minutes before it burns, if it gives out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before it would
So
just
I
eat through
use
it.
that minute to mess with you, and then I put it back in the pot.
Thank you very much.
So, is this boat sinking now?
Technically, it got blown up.
Yeah, presumably you all have moved now because it's sinking after getting the treasure off.
I'll take out my lute and play a type of
You playing the
Let's-
Titanic theme?
like Reigns of Castamere song. I'll just I'll create one. Actually, in fact, I got that book that has all the songs of the houses, and I'll make it like some like random house, so people think like, what the fuck did these people just attack? Like, like some like rumored place from the north, and
Alright.
that's what I'll sing that lament.
All right, and you said, are you putting on the Mantle of Whispers?
Wait, what was I kind of misheard? What was Darius? Who was he talking to?
You're presenting
so
yourself
what had
as the
happened-
admiral to get the people to shut the fuck up and surrender.
Basically, what had happened, most of the people had surrendered for obvious reasons, but there were a few ships in the blockade that were still putting up resistance and
Yeah,
basically
so
called you out for bluffing on killing the admiral or capturing the admiral, because presumably the word
so
got around.
so
that you
I'll
captured
play
the
that
admiral.
lament while the thing is sinking. I'll go inside a room and I come out and I am the captain. By the way, I know everything he knows.
Yeah,
You
it
know his
says-
surface thoughts.
Oh, so you know who signed for the thing?
It
Yeah.
says,
Wait, what?
all information that the humanoid would freely share with a casual acquaintance.
Right, so not
Often includes general
secrets,
details
but-
on its background and personal
Yeah.
life, but doesn't include secrets.
Yeah, no secrets, but enough that like, yeah, that I would be able to identify myself as myself.
Yes.
Oh god dang it!
That's a nice part of that ability, by the way. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's not too overpowered because if you knew their secrets, it's just like
So,
it'd be crazy. But, yeah.
here's a question for you: where the hell is Lawrence?
Still in the city.
He was
Yeah,
healing people.
Yeah,
we
he
kinda
stayed
left him while he
behind.
dealt with the people that were injured from the Phoenix attack.
Yeah,
So
'cause
are
the
we giving
Phoenix
him gold for
scorched,
this?
like a whole crowd of people. So he's been running medical.
He's been running
Okay,
triage.
okay.
Okay, I guess he deserves gold for that.
Yeah, he deserves
Yeah.
this cut.
He gets a
you're
share.
able to present yourself. Do you say anything in particular as the admiral, or
I did get to hear him because I spoke with him, so I know what his voice sounds like. I will, explain the situation. Stand down. The blockade is over. Go home to your families. Live another day.
begrudgingly submit?
But my
and-
families are dead.
Sucks
They
to be
begrudgingly
you.
submit, and
Yeah, I'm taking a hostage.
you're taking hostages.
Yeah, nobody's going home.
What are you doing? No, let them go home. They've been beaten. What's the point of what you're doing right now?
Yeah, it doesn't help you. These
It
men.
does help me because none of them go and tell the king that they've been beaten yet. Information blackout is best with place go.
I feel like you're making that up. Are you making that up?
That
I am not
actually
making that
makes sense. That works really well in a war.
Which is weird because it came from him.
I know. I'm scared too.
I want to shoot you in the face, but I feel like that would be hazardous to the situation.
Yes, I'm still very much. I might be weak, but I'm not that weak.
Would you like to touch the burning egg?
I'm good.
But it's a burning egg.
Go touch it to somebody over there. Make them go to port.
Now I think all I can imagine is Aaron and Fang taking turns trying to get him to touch the egg. Come on, just touch it.
I will shoot your damn egg.
I don't know if that would do anything. I think the
Yeah,
bullet
I'm not
would
so
melt.
sure, but it's in a pot right now.
So do we want to test that theory? I pull out my big ass gun.
Did Shalai say anything? Because I know Sora was going to ask her about it.
Yeah, if he does ask.
I'll do that in private. I'm not going to do that as the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
once we
fair.
get everyone locked up and let Waterdeep figure out what to do with them.
Yeah, like once we have a handle on the situation, we can do that shit.
Toki, you've established the freaking whatever your pirates group name armada.
It's the Straw Hat Pirates, didn't you know?
You just added like freaking 10 ships?
Probably
Yeah,
not
it's the
that
Straw
many,
Hat
but
Pirates.
A few at least.
Is he actually the Straw Hat Pirates, Toki?
Yeah, he's
No.
the Straw Hat Pirates.
No.
Don't lie
He's
to
the
them.
Cowboy Hat Pirates.
Oh,
Did
I
you
was
think
gonna
of a
go
name
with-
for your group, Toki?
I was gonna go with the Triguns.
that's stupid. I don't like that name.
Well, you don't have to be part of the pirates. You just have to work on my ship till you find something better to do.
Or I could do neither. I'm not going to work on your ship. The ship's name is stupid. Actually, that's
My
not
s-
true. Your pirate name is stupid. What's the ship's name?
The ship's name is the Wild Wraith.
That's pretty decent. It's a pretty good, neat name. But the name of your pirates are stupid. That's not going to strike any fear to anyone.
It doesn't need to strike fear into them. Matter of fact, I don't want it to strike fear into them. That way they underestimate my boys. And things like this happen.
So this doesn't happen because they underestimate. This happened because a freaking giant
You shut
phoenix
the hell
showed
up.
up. I'm just
Oh
pointing
yeah,
out
we
the
probably
truth.
should figure out where the hell this thing came from, don't we?
I'm pretty sure it was one of the magicians. They got carried away. It happens.
A magician summons an elemental force of nature equal to Leviathan by accident.
Look, man. Yeah, I don't
That
believe in
was
that
not
either.
equal to Leviathan, and I'm insulted that you think that.
Yeah,
Look,
Darius.
all
How
I'm
does
going to say-
Leviathan feel about that comment?
I mean, he's pretty much saying the same thing as Darius right now. Just in his
What'd
head.
he say?
That's an insult to compare the two.
Look, all I'm going to say is it didn't feel like it was doing it of its own volition. It was just a mindless creature. But whatever summoned it was not aiming for the ships, it was aiming for our ships. When I was on it and after Fang had fell off, it had leveled out, but it looked like it was going to try to soar down to you and destroy you.
And now we have. How long does it take for phoenix eggs to hatch?
I have hundreds of years.
I don't know if we'll be alive that long.
I
At
might.
least we're rich, boys. At least we're rich.
You have a
How do you
Phoenix
know? Who
egg.
told you about the money?
You can sell it
Why would we sell it?
because
Sell
unlike
this
a
nuclear
couple of,
weapon.
I don't know about a couple of, but I know I'll live forever if I'm killed.
Unless someone puts you in the sun for too long.
I've been in the sun for the majority of 20 hours. I think I'll be okay.
What if we touched him? I leaned over to Fang. What if we put the egg on him? Would he melt?
I think
Return
he
to
burned
ash.
his face off.
Oh.
So let's go back to town and
Get back to the deal with getting everyone in jail, then go to the hideout and discuss what the fuck do we do now.
Well, we still
we're
have-
calling a meeting with all the nobles and demanding loyalty or cooperation. Either or.
Yeah,
I like
how about,
loyalty.
how about the
Yeah.
rest of us don't
We
be
need
there
the
for
line.
that conversation?
we need
So-
an alliance with them.
Sorry, and you kind of spoke over each other. I didn't hear
Sorry.
what the fuck.
Sorry.
You were saying.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that we should make an alliance. That's all. Water
Yes,
deep enough.
demand loyalty.
That's
That's
not an
not an
alliance.
alliance. It's not really the same thing. It's kind of different. Sorry.
I scratched my head with the gun. I don't see the difference.
Accidentally shoots out.
Okay.
Like, uh-oh. Damn, wasted a bullet.
in alliance, people help each other. What you're talking about is just one person helping another, and that's it.
I mean, I serve my loyalties well. You see that I serve Boulder Gate just as well.
Right.
I'm pretty sure
And
you
we
were
got
serving
favors
yourself because
from
it's.
them.
I'm pretty sure the Baldur Gate thing was you serving your own purpose. It just happened to help Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, like I said, I serve my loyalties.
Your loyalties are to yourself, though, not to anyone else.
Get on my good side and we might be loyal to something.
Do you even have a good side?
I do.
From this side, it's all shrapnel, and this side, and the other side, it's all vampire.
It's kind of in the middle of shrapnel and vampire.
So your
Oh.
nose?
Your nose is
I
your
do-
good side?
I do have a really good nose.
It's all right.
Okay, moving on.
I love how this group goes from hating each other to just making random comments.
To be
And
fair,
everyone's just like,
it's about
yeah,
as
Just like I will
decent as
shoot you in the
arguing
face right now.
Nice nose.
I
man.
know, right?
What happened? What'd you say?
Oh, it goes from I'll shoot you in the face and nice nose, man.
Does anyone want this shirt? I really want this shirt. It's a nice shirt.
Are you
I
talking
like
about the
Have
silk
the
shirt?
shirt.
Embroidered
I
with
don't
gold.
give a damn about the shirt.
It looks like it's lined with gold thread.
I like this shirt. I will keep it.
Who's got
nice.
the cutlass?
I thought you were
I,
taking
mean,
the cutlass.
I think Fang already gave it to me, right?
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. He gave him the cutlass. He's now the captain of this ship.
The ship that's in
Well,
the ocean.
Well, I don't
good
want
luck.
this ship, but I
Nope,
should
too late.
get
It is too
a
late.
ship.
You have the captain's cutlass. You're the captain of the ship. That's how this works, right?
I think so.
I don't know.
It's a little more finders keepers than that. Is brings the ship ashore and kind of repairs it. But I will gracefully give him this. What is this? A galleon? A frigate?
It's a warship.
Yeah,
it's
galleon.
man of
pretty
war.
close in design to your ship.
Oh, so it's a galleon. So
So,
yeah,
what do we-
he can have. I don't think I'd give him the galleon, but I'm sure there's a frigate out there we can give you.
I'll take
What about a man of
ship.
war? Can
It
I have a
doesn't
man
matter.
of war? I want a man of war.
I don't think any of those were even in the blockade. I don't think there were any man of
Yeah,
wars.
I highly doubt they would have a man of war in the blockade. We would not
Yeah.
have survived.
I would have dropped the Phoenix on.
Oh, I already did that though. That is
You
literally
dropped
what
the
I did.
Phoenix once. I dropped the.
You dropped him once as well. We dropped.
This
We are
is,
literally
this is
just
like
gonna.
arguing over kill assist in old shooter games.
And thus,
Who
through
stole my
hours
kill?
of arguing, we make it back to port.
Walking right into the noble's room. Killed the.
I tap on Darius's crown. Mr. Leviathan, do you want any gems?
I have no use for those.
Okay. Shalaya, do you want any gems?
Baby, you want some gems?
No, don't do that. Why would you do that to yourself?
She says no. She's more interested in the nature of that egg.
I
It's
hold the
my
egg
egg,
right
no.
up to the necklace.
It is my egg. Stop that.
What do you think of this egg? What do you make of it? This energy.
Well, there's still life in it. I know that much. And it's
Don't kill much. The egg. It's my goddamn egg.
close. Be careful over the next few days with this.
You heard her. Be careful. By that, we should abuse the crap out of this egg.
Yeah, we should ship it over to our enemies, maybe.
No, it's my egg.
Oh, what are you nuts?
Yeah, this is an amazing egg. Why would we ship it to our
We
enemies?
cannot control this type of creature.
We don't
It
have
will
to
just
Tell
control
create
that to
havoc.
the crown on his head.
Wait, what?
I mean, he's got a point.
Or the clouds at his feet.
I
clouds
don't
around
think
us
Tempest
first.
would like that.
Yeah, no, I don't control Tempest. Let's not go too far.
Yeah, the
I don't
clouds have
control.
now dispersed anyway, so
Let's not go too far. I don't control him, but we do see eye to eye.
This
While
just
this
kind
is
of-
all going on,
I just kind
Fang
of
has an
pet the
idea
Nimbus.
of making an L. Oh, sorry. Did I talk over you?
I have a question. Can the Nimbus hold of egg, or would
no, it's less of a physical nimbus and more of a. It just sort of gives you the
oh, so the
ability
egg is
to
evil? Got it.
sail through the air.
Can we cook it and eat it?
We are not eating the egg.
All right.
I feel like
think
that
we
is
need
the
about
one
a
thing-
pound of iron shavings to make a nest. Actually, let's go better
We
with
can
10
probably find that.
pounds.
I mean, I think if anyone's capable of taking care of this thing, it's Fang.
But it's mine.
You did a very good
I
job
called
killing
dibs.
it. You did a very good job killing the creature, yes. But you did not
Yes.
dive into the water and take.
Neither did he. He was just there.
there.
He was literally right there.
But
That is
I did not let
debatable.
it sink.
Plus, you
Point
have
for
a
Fang.
floaty cloud now. You
It's
should
not
just
a
get this
phoenix
right.
egg.
Another egg.
I don't want another egg. I want that egg.
Soren, in your head, you hear Shalana say that this group makes for wonderful parents.
Yes, I mentally tell her I'm worried about this situation as well. Very worried.
Do you know someone who can commune with nature and know what this bird will need? And Fang just makes himself sad.
We know it's Tyen?
Oh,
Is that
shit.
his name?
Do we need to go see him? Is he alive? Where is he?
I don't know.
Who
I
are
just
we
know
talking
Taz
about?
told me there was some
You
elf
heard
named
I mean,
Tyen.
Tyen.
The last you heard of him was whenever Thalos said that he had talked to him. So
Right.
within the past few weeks, he must have been.
Was that like up in Neverwinter or no?
Can you get
No,
in
that was
contact
not
with him?
far from Baldur's Gate, but where he talked to him, you're not sure. He
Hmm.
told you that he.
I have an idea. You won't like it. I guarantee you won't like it.
I might like it. If other people might not like it, I might. Lay
I'm
it
just
on.
saying. Hear me out. Hear me out 100%. So, who else would, apparently, that monk who's supposed to be really, really strong? Maybe he would know. Because, he's all about, oh, I know everything. Usually old monks know a lot.
You're talking about that guy over there in the hills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we know about him? I forget.
He's a really powerful monk.
Yeah, so you weren't told too much by the commander, but what he did say is that essentially it started out as a non-combative monastery, and so there were more of leaders and shepherds and things like that people would come to consult. In other words, think basically the Avatar lived up in the mountains, and people would come talk to the leader of the monastery for different, mainly great political or great
Also,
societal.
but before we go, we should
questions.
probably. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Thought
it's
you were
fine.
done.
It's just beyond that. After a certain point, they took on a pretty eldritch style of fighting for the purpose of defenses, and then closed their monastery off after some attempts to attack it from strange lands. So whatever knowledge that you
Cool.
had that used to be accessible to the world is now closed.
So, but before we go, since we are definitely taking this egg with us and not selling or anything, we should probably make something that can hold this egg's heat that we can carry it down.
Maybe there's a. Well, I'm trying to think if. Oh, we know a blacksmith. Maybe he can make us something interesting.
We do. Oh, we do. Oh yeah, that's right. We do.
Yeah, he's a furry man, but he knows his
That's
shit.
weird. Why would you say it that way?
He has lots of hair. It's just a fact.
That's creepy. You're being creepy.
To each his own. And I'm saying this all looking like that dead captain. The dead
Apparently you like hairy men. That's fine.
I like everything, baby.
What? Why did you turn into Austin Powers? I'm afraid.
Yes, the ancient monk of your land, Austin Powers.
What you don't know is that the Order of the Golden Rose is all swingers. That's all it is. It's just orgies.
The Order of the Gilded Rose. It's required that you have red hair and thick plastic glasses in order to...
Anyway, let's go back to shore. I have to do some hat shopping for my new ship, my new captain hat.
I thought we were already on shore. I thought we established that.
Oh, Matt, yeah. For some reason, I thought we were still like at the docks, like on the boat, chilling.
But now you could have made it back.
Can we find Lawrence? Do we meet up with him?
Yeah, he's helping some of the local infirmaries and temples and things like that. He's still pretty close to the square, helping the injured.
All right.
So, before we head up to that monastery place, we should find we should talk to the people, right? The lords here, whatever, the wizards.
Lords, wizards. I think we send the magical people for the lords. And we'll send Lawrence to talk to the nice people. And I pull out my pistol, and I'll go talk to them ignorant fucks.
Who am I talking to?
I think you're coming with me.
Why would I do that? That sounds like a bad idea.
It sounds like
we don't even like each other.
No, but I think it's a good combination for people that want to be racist or unbecoming
Why
of
would
the
you
rest
take me
of
to
the
people who want to
population.
be racist?
Basically, I want you to beat the shit out of them.
That's not very nice. Why would I do something like that?
You punch things all the time.
Like to punch
I punch things that deserve it.
They definitely
random
deserve
people.
it.
You know what? I feel like it's okay to discriminate against vampires, but that's just me.
Yeah, I feel like they should discriminate against you. No offense.
I'm not saying against me. I'm talking about the damn wizards.
Oh, well, no, yeah, that's fair.
Great. So I'll go speak with the local lords. Lawrence can accompany me, or he can go to the clerics or whatever the church is. I'll go to the local lords and kind of explain the situation.
Also, we need somebody to speak to the Thieves Guild and stuff like that.
Yes, I'll also make a contact with the order.
All right. Are there any specific people you're looking at? You're hunting for specific requests or conversations you're looking to have, or are you just trying to generally touch down and make?
I mean, I would really specify. Like, I don't know what the leadership is here, but I would want to speak it like to the top.
It's it's the Lord's Alliance. So there's a secret alliance that's inside of the Waterdeep that makes all the moves.
A secret alliance, really?
So you just have to get the word out that there needs to be a meeting, and they will come in their old cloaks and daggers thing.
Yeah, basically something like that. It's after the whole thing popped off with the last war, Waterdeep kind of got restructured a bit in terms of its leadership and its hierarchy, and now that is composed of basically half people from the House of Lords and half from House of Commons, more or less.
Didn't we meet one of those fuckers?
You met the guy in the mask who didn't really specify.
Well, I mean, I'm sure my contact at the Golden Rose could probably help set that up.
Yeah.
So that's what I would want to do that.
Yeah, the Golden Rolls, and also
Is Selen still there?
Selen is there, yeah.
Is Thalos still there in the area or no?
Thalos is, as far as you know, he's still watching the possibly traitorous member of the council in your order. So
Okay, so he's on a mission. So okay, so I'll just make organize with Selen to get that meeting going, because we have words. We need to let them know what's going on, as well as let them know who fucking saved their asses.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them go ahead and do what they want to do. Aaron's
Also,
kinda
if you
catching
guys,
his breath.
sorry, if you just really quick, if you guys don't say a group name, I'm just gonna go with the Trace Melons.
I will snap your neck and leave you for dead.
All right, so we're not 3 anymore. So Lawrence was the only one who remembered that. So how are we gonna display ourselves to this council?
We are the shadow contingency.
What?
It's a reference from an old game.
we are the Goon Squad.
The shield?
The shield that lights the way.
But
Yeah,
shield
the
don't
gods
light
of
anything.
Rome's men.
The gods of Rome. Yeah.
We are the egg collectors.
Night's Watch actually does have a nice ring to it.
Oh my god. Okay, we actually have to have a meeting about this. Can we decide on the name later when Necro? Can we decide later in like chat so Necro can see it and have a vote?
Yeah, I feel like that's the.
Okay, so I'll just put placeholder here as far as who I'm introducing us as. Yeah, because this is like a major
that's too
organization.
important to not have him in the discussion.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, at this point, you guys have gone from like chasing thieves through the streets of Neverwinter to now you've done some pretty big political stuff. So.
Oh, while they do all the political shit, I'm gonna talk to Taz about a metal thing to hold this egg in.
Yeah,
You want
I
it to
mean,
be like
I was going to do that afterwards.
Or
well, this is effectively a day's worth of work, and I figured I'd be productive because freaking Fang.
No, you don't get to tell him. You don't. No. You don't get to claim that that's your egg. No.
I didn't say that's my egg. I said I'm gonna get a freaking thing to hold it, so I'm not carrying it around in this pot.
I'll kill you. Just
when
Aaron
this
standing
egg
over.
hatches, it can choose its parent.
Just Fang wakes up and Aaron standing over him.
it's
my
like
egg.
that part
Won't you
from
forget?
SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick are sitting there trying to get Gary to come to him.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
So what I was thinking was the episode where SpongeBob and Patrick are living outside, and Patrick eats his chocolate bar, and then he accuses SpongeBob of stealing his chocolate bar.
Now
we
I'm
just
going
eat the
to
gut.
starve. Deadpan to his gut.
Aaron's sitting there on a Nimbus with a giant glowing mark on his back. You took my only elemental.
I mean, technically, you did.
Technically, you are effectively blessed by the storm.
I got a boon, yes, but that was it. It's a boon.
Hey, he got a freaking crown. At best, this is going to be a bird.
He's got Leviathan, literally Leviathan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My deity thing has not interfered with anything that I've done yet.
It's too weak from the ass whooping we gave him.
He's he's kind of haughty. He's pretty high and mighty. He's like, this is still below me, even though.
Do you want me to bring out the tadpole so I ask him about this egg, or do you want to continue?
We could ask Shalaya.
We did ask Shalaya. She said, "Be careful in the next few days."
I thought he was waiting, and that's just what she happened to respond to him. Okay. Oh, if you're going to Citra, I said hello.
Can do.
It's the fire genasi. Have you not met her?
No. I've not
How
met.
have you not met her? How do you know Taz and yet you haven't met her? She literally helps him run the forge.
How have you met her?
Because I'm a friend of Taz.
Flashbacks. Aaron was
Apparently-
a transfer student.
Oh, right.
in
I
high
forgot
school.
about that. You actually know each other from before.
Yeah, I mean, are you telling me that you're not good enough friends with Taz to know him, to know her?
I never went to his work.
So you don't even know what he does for work.
I knew he was a blacksmith and was in the war. Get off my back.
Oh.
I go walk over to where I remember where Taz's shop is.
Oh, that was the best.
Forget the boss fights. This is the best part of this. But
Yeah, I just slap him. I just slap him on the back, in a friendly manner. Just start walking off with
there he is.
yeah, that guy.
All right, so we'll get this blacksmith thing out of the way first. Are you asking? Do you want it to be like? What are you looking for here? Are you looking for something?
I'm
that you can
effectively
wear?
looking for a medium-sized bird cage,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna stop and buy those iron shavings so it has a nest that it won't melt.
Yeah, I'll say that you can get enough for 25 GP to get the type of metal that you're
Perfect.
going to need because he asked for a couple extra things.
What?
He's asking for bonus material.
Oh,
Just because
Well-
presumably,
To make sure it doesn't melt.
yeah.
did you say hello to Shidra?
I say hi to whatever the a fire genasi is, because I don't know if Fang knows what that is.
Kenji, aren't you going to role play?
I'm not playing your fire Ganassi, buddy. It's on you.
Okay, now I know it. Now I know why you asked me that.
I have no idea what you're
Or
talking
I
about.
will, but it's going to be entirely in. You know the speaking of SpongeBob, the accent. It's
Yes,
gonna be that
Oh God.
that was so
entire
dumb.
time. It was. But yeah, in all seriousness, I don't remember if you ever described her personality. So quick rundown for me.
She's essentially really brash and out there, like, has her hands literally in the fire to work.
Yeah,
She's not afraid of
she kind of turns and waves it at you, Fang, and sends a few embers flying toward you, still on fire, as she does so because her hands were in the forge.
I hold the egg up to block the sparks.
They just kind of bounce off harmlessly, and she says, "Nice egg. You looking to cook it or forge it? Looks pretty hard."
I want to have it hatched eventually. I'm trying to get a. Taz is making a cage for when it hatches, it doesn't melt. Because it's honestly pretty awkward holding this pot around.
You know, he could make hammers for that too. If you want to crack it open early.
I just give her look, and it's like, you don't know what kind of egg this came from, did you?
She shrugs, rubs her hands together, puts it back in the forge, and then she says, "Oh, right, my manners." She extends a hand for a handshake, still on fire, and says, "Shidra, nice to meet you."
He grabs it and shakes it firmly. Fang.
Firmly grasp it. You take
Firmly
3 fire
grasp it.
damage. And she goes back to working on the forge.
The minute she
and-
turns around, Fang just starts blowing on his hands.
And she turns to you again while you're doing this, or she starts to anyway.
And quickly hide it behind my back and act nonchalant.
So Aaron says hello.
Yes.
Oh, you know how he is with eggs. Tell him not to lose it.
How he is with eggs. Cock an eyebrow.
Well, monk's eggs. Haven't you ever heard that old story?
No.
Or maybe that was the chicken and the egg. Well, regardless, I have work to do, but it was nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Good luck out there, and she reaches to pat you on the back.
I let it happen.
Why are
This
you
one
acting
doesn't
like a
hurt
pussy?
you, but
A what?
this one doesn't give you damage, but
What did you call me?
A pussy.
Fang is acting like a gentleman. Thank you very much.
He's acting like it would have hurt. He's acting like he's getting hurt by the fire. Come on, get together.
I'm still pretty raw from burning on that phoenix.
Wah. Yeah, you should. So this fire should mean nothing to you.
that's not how it works. Aaron's the kind of guy that's like, if I shoot myself in the foot with a 22 every day, eventually I'll be able to survive a 308.
That's not true.
Resistance.
Aaron
Whatever
would
you
rather
would do.
catch the bullet than shoot himself with it. Literally, he'd point the gun at him, point blank, and then shoot himself
Like
to try to
Star
catch it.
Platinum. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna assume that's the blacksmith portion.
unless you have anything else to say after getting singed, then that'd be about it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So I'm gonna, if you can roll blacksmithing check for me for Taz.
Character sheets
Who,
ahoy.
me?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do that?
His sheet is still here.
All right. What am I rolling here?
You can roll with strength.
Blacksmithing tools.
Yeah,
Strong.
Strong.
Oh yeah. You ready for this? You ready for this? It's gonna be a 3. It was a 6. I was halfway right.
You can get it done within a day or two. It's pretty simple. It's more about working the material than having to get it into any specific shape. Because it's pretty simple. It's essentially, like you said, just a bird cage. So. Yeah. So,
Does Aaron have his key back yet? Has it been a short rest?
yeah, I would say that as you were coming into port, you all probably could have taken a short rest. And
I guess my temporary hit points are gone.
for the most part, things go off without a hitch. For your conversation when you go along with Darius, things like that. Lawrence reports that he's on pretty good terms with a lot of the clerics around. On your end, Soren, you're told that it can't be immediate, but a date is set for a council meeting.
Okay, is it like within the week or like
Yes.
the month?
In 3 days.
Okay.
At dusk, of course, for dramatics. They need you to meet them.
All right.
In
Well,
an appointed place and bring anyone relevant to the conversation.
okay. I guess we'll all meet back in the sewers at the hideout. And I'll just wait for them to be done with their missions.
All right, yeah. Anything else you all need to wrap up in Waterdeep before you head back to the hideout for a long rest? And before the
not to my knowledge.
installed?
Oh, I'd like to go hat shopping.
Okay, what hat are you looking for? You
I'm
looking to
looking
have one
for a
commissioned,
dope.
or are you looking?
Oh yeah, if I can, I'd love like a dope, like basically the Barbosa hat from Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, how elaborate are you trying to make it? How?
Feathers for sure. real big, black, with some like purple feathers.
All right, phoenix feathers, but no. Are you looking
And
at
maybe
anything
some like
etched or
silver
inscribed?
lining trim.
All right. Anything written on the inside? Anything on the hem? Anything like that?
Like anything enchanted?
Well, not necessarily enchanted, but I mean, are you looking to have it basically marked as yours, or do you want it to just be anonymous?
Yeah, I'll have like the S for Soren on it.
Captain Soren.
All right, there. I'm asking this just in case anybody ever tries to nab it in the future and you have a legal case.
Yeah, just the S like that I sometimes write in
They
people's
tell you
chests.
that they'll use real materials for all the lining, the finest that they can. And for a hat this fine, it'll be 100 gold pieces.
Okay. Sure, no problem. Can I pay them in silver though?
That'll work as long as it adds up to 100 gold.
Here, I'll pay them 1,000 silver.
You just sit down a couple sacks of silver and they go, well, this should work. And they count it out and tell you that you should return in a few days.
Wonderful.
Alrighty,
I'll tip them
I would
an
like
extra,
to go to a tailor.
I'll tip them an extra 100 copper because I don't.
Well, thank you. Did you say you're going to a tailor, Aaron?
Yes.
All right.
I pull out what remains of my robes and my Zestrian robes and go, can you make anything that looks more like this?
They ask if you would like it made in the same material. It might take some time to locate it, but
no, silk is fine.
all right.
I doubt you have the spider that this was made from.
Likely. No robes of the fire rat for you, but you made an
What'd you say?
joke. I said no robes of the fire rat for you, but
Exactly, man. I doubt you'd have the things this was made from. Clearly wasn't a fire rat because that thing burned.
Any other special requests then?
If you could you embroider it red and gold feathers?
Of course. It shouldn't be more than 25 gold. It should take a few days.
Do you mind if I paid you in silver?
Of course.
I pay him in gold. I just wanted to say it's a mess with Soren. I'm assuming we're at the same place.
Soren's the kind of guy that carries silver instead of gold, not because it's any flashier, but because he can carry twice as much.
It does sound like him, doesn't it?
Because it's better to sit down 2 bags of money than one. In all seriousness, though, yeah, you're able to get it commissioned, and they say it'll take a few days.
Yep.
All right, anybody else getting blinged up?
I actually had a question. Was there a magic shop or any?
There are no
there's
magics
none.
except for that one wizard.
I mean,
I'm gonna go back to.
Yeah.
Can I go back to him and ask if he has a bag of holding?
We have a bag of holding.
Yeah, but we have one. I need my own.
What
do
you
you
need,
need your
sir, is
own?
a portable hole.
We do?
I said that's what he
yeah,
needs.
We do need that.
So you're asking for a bag of holding then?
Or what did you say? A portable hole?
Portable hole, yeah.
That's meta
It's
knowledge.
better.
You can't use that.
Do you have anything that holds?
I want a bag of holding. Yeah. See if I'm just ask if he has it. If he doesn't, then I'll ask whatever else he's got.
I mean, he does. He does have a few bags of holding. He tells you that he's using most of them, but there's one that he can let go of if you mind helping him cover the cost of some of his materials, since he's going to have to use it. He mentions that they're wanting some help figuring out what's the deal with this Phoenix summoning, and it's going to be a bit of a drain on his resources if he wants to remain here.
Yes, I understand. What do you need?
100 gold.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't even argue. I don't even barter with him. I just give him 100 gold.
Yeah, he's at the point now where he's not exactly bubbly with you all, but he's pretty friendly, so he's not going to try to charge you a bunch. He really does just need some extra things covered because he's using a lot of spell components now.
And I just want to let him know, I'm like, just so you know, in a couple months, I think it's gonna be a little more friendly around here. Just so you know. I'm working something out.
That would be
Trying to work
appreciated,
something out.
but
Yeah.
good luck out there. But I think I'll stay here as long as I can either way.
Oh, in the meantime, be safe here. But it'll get better before it gets worse.
It's a threat.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna get better.
Ooh, I have
Luck
something.
then. All right, what is it?
So Aaron, just like when he's by himself, just kind of scratches his head and like brushes out like literal parts of porcelain out of his hair,
Mm-hmm.
out of the side of his hair this way. He goes, "What the fuck is that?" Doesn't say anything to anybody.
And you notice that next time you take a gander at that book, it seems to now have sort of those books with the little, essentially the little lock strap over the end that you can use to bind them shut. Sort of like journals. It seems that the same porcelain material has now formed a sort of lock over it.
Okay, that's not creepy.
And you all manage to, assuming that you don't want to do anything throughout the night, you all manage to safely get a long rest.
Oh, can I make sure the admiral's table is now our dining room table.
All right.
Yeah, Aaron, him and Aaron put the pot, after they follow the pot, we're starting to drag the thing out.
I'm gonna do some fancy long table with some gold accent.
Yeah, the hideout is way better now. It's not just a little slummy shack anymore. It's pretty comfortable to live down there, actually. It doesn't smell like sewer anymore because it's been cordoned off, more or less.
Question for the boat. Wait, I forget. Did he give me the boat that was destroyed that needs to be repaired, or like a new boat?
It's sunk. It's the boat that got rammed in by the exploding dinghy.
Yeah, presumably he gave you one of the ones that were captured in pretty good condition.
Yeah, like a new one.
It would be minor repairs, yeah.
So I'll just make sure that the minor repairs are being done, and then I'm gonna call for like just a couple crew members to maintain that,
All right, yeah, I'll say that for a budget of maybe the equivalent of 50 gold, you can more or less get those things handled to start.
Great.
All right, yeah, you guys are able to settle into rest and finally able to hang out your hideout again. It's much better now. And after you talk to Bellum, of course, you're able to just step through a magical doorway and end up right in your hideout, Soren. You no longer have to walk through the city.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure if I'm Tash should have built his forge on top of it.
Yeah. So his smithy is essentially the build. It now occupies the building above.
Oh, so I get a shortcut too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. God, we're gonna own this fucking town by the end of this campaign.
Or at the very least, have a very successful underground network.
Yeah, that's true. Toki, are you asleep?
No.
Yes, he was definitely asleep.
Yeah, he probably was.
For sure asleep.
Anyway, unless there are any closing things that you all need, then we can call it.
No. Aaron's just kind of sit by himself.
I mean, I guess like order of operations for the future, I guess it would be like talk to the council, try to like become alliance with them and maybe get some favors, then go up to the monastery, and then what after that? because there was like somebody in Neverwinter. I feel like we had to contact, and then there was
That was
also
an
like
option that we were going with to solve this, but we didn't do
oh,
that.
but there was another thing though. There was like that guy Newmore, the throne repairman.
Basically the people, the keepers of the throne, the people that commissioned the throne from in the first place. Their house is still around. Their family still operates.
Like they have a lot of information that could be. And then there's also a primordial that we know that's in like the islands off the coast, but we don't know exactly where. So that could be a future if we do the.
And then there's Fang's side
'cause-
quests.
Fang's missing people also headed west.
Oh, what was that?
Fang has side quests to the islands.
Yeah, Fang was directed out that way by the
By
Ocean
both
Master
the tadpole
also.
and the wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, because the tadpole is related to that Earth primordial that vowed never to live on our continent again. So that's definitely related to that somehow.
Yeah, and then he had the divination wizard try to track down some people and things that he knows about, and they were last
Okay.
reported leaving the coast.
So yeah, I think that sounds good.
Yep. Also, you guys advance to the next level.
Oh shit!
Wait, did
We
you
did
just
Got
say
a
level?
level?
Yep. You advance to the next level.
Oh shit! Oh fuck yeah, dude!
I get
Yup.
my
Level 3
second-
warlock.
I get my second brutal critical.
Oh,
Almost
dude,
forgot to mention.
I'm packed weapon now. I'm packed weapon. I'm just like summoning the fucking
Yes,
Skinova out of my
packed weapon.
fucking.
The worst version of Eldritch Knight.
Hey, man.
I
Hey, man,
forget.
don't
Do I get
don't
rid of all
amen me.
exhaustion with a long rest or just one?
Just one.
Yeah, I think it's just one.
Don't amen me. Look here, the fact that it takes a literal bonus action for the
Eldritch Knight, but it's action for Warlock, yeah.
for the Eldritch Knight to do the same thing a Warlock would do. But the Warlock would does it with an action is ridiculous.
The only thing I can think of that's different, I guess, is because Warlocks can make a new packed weapon. And
Yeah, you can
Eldritch Knights
upgrade
can't.
your weapons.
That's fair, but at the same point in
Because
time,
like a warlock can have a longsword and they can drop it and resummon it as a bow.
at the same
things
point in
like
time, if
that.
you're using Pact of the Chain, the whole part of that is to, if you're using the part where it's like, hey, you have a weapon that you're
Pact of
making.
sword or pact of
Oh yeah,
blade,
Pact of Blade. You're like, hey, I'm bonding to this weapon. Why do you have to take an action to summon it?
It kind of depends on how you do it because not everyone bonds with one weapon. That's only a
That's
Hexblade
fair.
thing. Like whenever I was gonna make my Pact of the Blade, I was gonna make it a multi-tool, and so like my warlock would drop his longsword and resummon his pact as a longbow, things like that. But
That's what I did, but it's just like it's an action. It's like, well, that's not anywhere near as good as
I
anything.
feel like that would be a cool invocation though, to make it a bonus action.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
I do get a new invocation too, which no, I don't. I get
You
the
don't
same
get another
thing.
one till like level
I
5.
think what you get. at
But I
level
do
3
get
Warlock is
second
you-
level spell slots now, boys. That is good.
What do
you
I
can
get for being
Crown
level
of
6
Madness.
monk?
Crown of Madness is a crazy spell. I want to try that out on my warlock.
Yeah, I get it. I get an extra spell that I know too, so I'm definitely getting some second level spells.
What does monk get at level 6?
You get magic unarmed strikes,
Yeah.
which doesn't
I
matter.
think your
because of
damage
psychic.
die increases.
Yeah, let me check.
No, it's still a d6. It doesn't increase to like a level 11.
Yeah, you get better movement. You get key empowered strikes, and you get a subclass feature. I think you get your astral eyes, right, or whatever.
Dude, you're asking the wrong guy.
Oh, let's find out.
Oh yeah, you get monk feature.
Yeah, you get aura sight for soul knife. Yeah,
What does Aura Sight do?
it's the thing where you can perceive auras of other creatures, and it's sort of similar to what sprites can do. How you can try to learn like creature alignments, intentions, hit points, things like that.
Fuck that. Take a level 4 barbarian. Screw that shit.
Means ability score increase.
Yep.
Yep, level 9, almost to the big double digit.
It's like, well, I'm gonna call it there, guys. No more level up, motherfucker. Do I want to roll?
Rage is now level. Now does +3 damage.
If I roll, I can roll poorly because roll 20 hates me. What's the average for barbarians if I roll this?
Pretty
Average
high.
is 7.
I think it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take the average. I'm not trusting roll 20.
Yeah, I don't trust it either. Ever since I rolled up one on my paladin and my warlock had more health. It's okay because by the end of the campaign I had like a 24 AC or something. So
Look, man, I'm already. Oh snap! Wait a minute.
well, because it was Curse of Strahd and I had full plate, then I had I think a +2 shield, and then we had an AC bonus from a campaign related thing, and then I had Shield of Faith that I would put on. So
Oh man, why am I not a class that can use a long sword? I could use Revenant Blade. Well, no, I could still technically use Revenant Blade. I just can't use a freaking sword because it's not a monk weapon.
You can use knives, and that's fun.
Yeah, but Revenant Blade is the one that's like, hey, you know that long sword, it has finesse now.
no, I thought Revenant Blade was a specific.
It's a Xanathar's thing, I think. It's one of the
No, I thought it came from Eberron. I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember which one. Yeah, it came from Eberron, but it's like one of those things. It's one of those racial abilities.
I thought it was
racial feats.
Not any weapon though. I have to look it up. Hang on.
Oh, is it any weapon?
Right now.
I mean, it still doesn't help me because of the whole fact. It's like, hey, it has to be.
I thought it was like a specific type of sword. Like
it's
literally a weapon called a Revenant Blade, but I could be wrong.
Look what I get to do now.
Be a dick.
Yeah, you are descended from a master of the double blade, and the skills are passed on. It's while wielding a double-bladed weapon with 2 hands. The weapon has the finesse trait for your attacks with it, and you gain +1 AC. It's for double-bladed.
So a long sword.
No, not double-edged, double-bladed. Like the picture and stuff they show, it means like twin blades, like a Darth Maul style thing.
What the hell? What is that?
It's not a weapon.
It's not even a weapon in the game.
It is. It's added in Eberron. They added it for Eberron in the same book. They made a feat for it. They added a double-bladed scimitar that does 2d4 slashing. And then
that's dumb.
And then they added a feat for it.
Well, elven accuracy it is.